This episode of Limit Break Radio is made possible by our generous Patreon donors, including Yuki Filibuster of Cactar, Asgir Kadan of Cerberus, Action Petlura of Excalibur. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support Limit Break Radio, visit patreon.com/limitbreakradio.
Live from Eorzea.
Limit Break with your hosts, Unhero.
Google me, bitch!
Kahlo.
I want to be fucking Flame Lord Kalolandis.
Juxtaposition.
That's fine. I have a small penis. I'm reading forums.
Ascalia.
I bought something from Giant Wanker the other night.
LimitBreakRadio.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Limit Break Radio, episode number 35, and I hope you're ready to play. Who wants to play a game?
What's your favorite scary movie? No, wait.
No. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some Stump the Crew here today on Limit Break Radio.
And unfortunately, much to my dismay, that doesn't mean that we were going to tie Juxta to a stump and beat him with whips.
Yeah, well, that was the initial inception, and then we
Well, I guess if
And then I
people
came up
don't
with a
call
better
in,
idea.
if we don't get enough callers, we could always do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah?
I mean,
Okay,
that's
cool.
yeah. That's,
I prefer bamboo sticks
It's a
because if
backup
they
plan.
break, they don't like snap back and hit you.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you knew that or
also,
not.
well, also if they split too, they'll also pinch the skin on the impact.
yes.
That's why a lot of times you'll see them split into a bunch of different like little parts, and then they're like rubber banded at the end.
Yeah.
Oh man, does that hurt?
Wait, why aren't we doing that thing now?
I don't, because it's cruel
'Cause it doesn't-
and unusual.
It doesn't make for good radio.
Okay.
No, actually, that sounds
Look,
like it would make for great radio.
I will grant to
don't know
you
what
that
you're
it's
talking about.
cruel, but unusual?
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely would be. It would be a step in a new direction
How
for
about
us.
cruel and interesting?
Yeah. Well, we still got to do the duct tape thing.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think that'll be probably just as painful. Hopefully, just as painful.
Especially
If we ever do a mini encounter cast again.
Especially
we
because
will.
he always takes all his clothes off. So, it'll be like all his fur and stuff will just be ripped out with it.
He is
it's going to be great.
furry man. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Of course, joining us today, we've got Kalolandis joining us once again in the studio.
Yes, I am here.
About damn time. And
My loyal subjects.
also joining us as Juxtaposition, manning the drops and the phones over there. You're going to be having a busy day.
I'm already having a busy day.
I'm sure you
I
are.
couldn't even respond to half of that little tirade you guys went on because I'm still doing stuff on Skype.
Well, good. That means you're doing your job. You're earning your keep. Also joining us is Nika Kayanian. How you doing, Nika?
Hello.
And, of course, we are live from Eorzea. Let's kick it over to our Eorzean studios. Here we are, and thank you guys for joining us. If you decided to join us live, we got kind of a small-ish audience
Now
here
with
today.
25% less potato people.
Yeah, well, hey, that's good. And hey, who the hell what is this?
That's me.
No.
I race changed. I'm not a potato person anymore.
Oh, good job.
Well, good. I'm glad about that. But why can't you just go back to normal?
I'm pretty.
Okay. Yeah. No. Not
do you mean
even
no?
a little bit.
Are you kidding? Yeah, I am.
You're
No.
average.
No.
I am
Yeah.
awesome.
No. Average is about right.
Not feeling the dreads.
Yeah. No. Definitely
She's
not.
pretty and she's badass.
I definitely did forget to mute my sounds today.
Sure
Look at
did.
that.
I heard the ha-ha.
Yeah, well, there we go. We got it fixed there. So, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Why the fuck do you guys got it? You guys are jumping all over the place. I just got a message the other day from Max V that she's almost done with our awesome color poster.
It's not too late to change that I'm not an Elvan, right?
It's way too late.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, look, all right. For me, anyway, I can't speak to Juxta, all right? But
You can. I'm right here.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
For me, it's all about spreading around the wealth. We here at LBR represent a lot of people, a lot of ideals,
a lot of races.
Here we go.
Yeah.
A lot of things that people like to do.
I am a racial chameleon. Okay?
What?
Well, so am I.
Yeah, so we're racial chameleons. So we want people to feel like when they watch the show that they can relate to us. We want to represent
Like the entire community.
Yeah,
every facet of it.
all creeds, all interests, everything.
Except the RPers, not them.
Oh yeah, fuck those guys. Go to Balmung.
You should be proud of the race you're born as, Callow.
Yeah. You know what this means? It means that I'm never, ever going to bother branding anything with our visages ever again.
Oh, thank God. Now we never have to worry about meeting up for a screenshot.
Never again.
Ever.
It's never going to happen ever again.
It's just
So
going to be a
good job,
Nero in his
guys.
Odin helm from now on.
Good job, guys. Yep. It's just
Our new emblem is just like a profile of him in his Odin helm.
There you go.
Limit Break Radio.
Yep. Oh, I'm totally making that now. Good job.
Can we get these other potato people off the table, please?
Seriously,
Get
God,
down.
I would.
Get down.
Well, hey, that's my lunch.
If I could,
Potato salad.
I would give a swift, if I could, I would give a swift forearm to everything on the desk and just take the legs out from under these motherfuckers. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. We've got an exciting episode, and if you're joining us live here on twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio, it's a good day for you, let me tell you, because we're going to be playing a brand new game. We've never played this before, but it's going to be called Stump the Crew. Now, we're going to be outlining some of the rules and exactly what the prizes are that we're giving away on today's show a little bit later on, like when we actually play it. But surprisingly, shockingly, we have a little bit of news to talk about.
Oh my God.
This is a Limit Breaking News Update.
Oh my God! Are you shitting me, Nika?
Did I talk through the thing?
Yes, you did! You did! Oh my God! Every fucking
There's no
time!
hint that you're going to push it there.
I say the news! That's your fucking cue! Oh!
All right. To be fair,
Oh my God!
You did it. You said we have a little bit of news to talk about.
Yes!
I thought that was an invitation to talk about it.
to be fair,
I can't hear it.
to be fair, if Ascalia was here, he probably would have talked over it too.
I hate all of you.
Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't do anything this time.
Oh my
It sounded like an open-ended conversation.
No!
I can't tell.
No! It was a pause! It was
I
a
can't
Oh
tell.
my God.
There's no
Wait.
on my
Hold on. I have an idea. Okay. Speaking of Ascalia, where the fuck is he?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Do
I
we
have no
care?
idea where he is. He didn't bother to show today.
Okay.
And we weren't going to sit around and keep waiting for number 6.
Here is my suggestion, because first of all, I didn't even know that he wasn't here. So here's my suggestion.
Well, he's never in the studio anymore because he's over on Baldung.
Can we check in on him, and then you can reintroduce the news thing? Nika can shut the hell up. and
No!
we can-
Stop! Fuck! What the fuck are you people doing?
What?
What the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up! I'm literally muting the two of you, and I'm gonna read the goddamn news. You fucking you idiots! You goddamn moron! You're letting the song play out and wasting time on the piece of production. You fucking piece of shit. No, I don't even want to hear it from you. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I just want to explain the joke that Kyle was going for there. He wanted to play the production again so he could talk over it.
No, it's not gonna happen. You guys are fucking awful, and I hate all of you. I'm gonna fucking mute all of your microphones. Terrible. We've got Live Letter 25 that's coming out Sunday, October 25th at 3:30 a.m. That's 3:30 Pacific. Please adjust your clocks for local times. Yoshi P is going to be discussing the upcoming exploratory missions and Wards of Verminion, as well as field some questions taken from the official forums, as well as some other miscellaneous announcements. That's going to be streamed live over YouTube, Nico, and Twitch.tv. They're also going to be asking questions to Yosuke Hayashi, who is the item team leader, apparently not the Team Ninja guy. And so if you've got questions for him, make sure to head on over to the official forums and submit those. We also got 2 pieces of news this week. We got the main scenario preview as well as a preview of Void Ark.
Lots of good information
boy,
there.
not a whole lot.
3 screenshots does not count as fucking screenshot.
You're still on mic timeout, you goddamn moron.
Good job, intern.
Yeah, way to go.
I'm a juxta.
Main scenario, we got a couple of screenshots. No one that I can really identify.
A yellow Lalafell, which is most definitely Cryo.
Okay. Who is that?
She's from Final Fantasy V.
Okay. What makes you say that?
What?
Is it the hood?
It's the yellow, because she has yellow hair in Final Fantasy V. And she's a little kid, so that equals Lalafell.
I don't know where are you putting this? How are you putting this together?
Pulling it out of his ass.
It's called using your head.
So yeah, ass.
Oh god.
That's not how anatomy works.
Not in your case.
Where are you getting this from? There we go. Finally, the production has finished. Way to go, guys. Okay, I can unmute you.
So from now on, that entire song, you want to just wait till?
Earned your mic privileges back. I don't even want to hear it from you, Nika.
That is not no, it's not cruel. It's definitely Papalimo, and I don't know what you guys are smoking. That is the boy haircut that won the contest.
And what makes you think it's Papalimo?
The yellow one?
It's not yellow, it's brown, by the way. And his hair is brown, and it's definitely a male Lalafell, and every other Scion has gotten like a redo of their outfit. Obviously Papalimo too. And if you look at the little thing on his arm, that looks like his little eye thing.
That's true. I'm gonna side with Nika on this. I think that might be Papalimo.
I definitely think it's Papalimo.
That's Poppy. Welcome back, Poppy.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's yellow though.
The thing on his arm looks just like his little glasses.
His Aether mask, whatever the fuck they are.
I guess maybe. All right, so who's this motherfucker up top? Actually, let me screen cap some of these.
I think the motherfucker up top is going to end up being like our new antagonist sort of person.
Yeah, but I thought that this is going to be the big introduction of the Warrior of Darkness. I mean,
the Warrior of Darkness comes in 4.0.
No,
They're just introducing it really soon.
Don't even start. All right, here we're gonna put the Taru with the Lalafell with the hood up there, and maybe Papalimo. I don't know what.
I feel like in every storyline we're gonna get like one more Scion back each time, and he's the one we care the least about, so he's the one we're gonna get next.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty sound logic, I think.
Damn, dogging out Papalimo there.
Well, I'm hoping we'll get some nice background information like we did with Y'shtola.
I don't know.
What? That does not look like a guy.
Yeah, that haircut is the boy one that won the contest, isn't it?
I can't confirm that. I don't know, and I don't want to go look it up.
It's like a cat hood.
So cat hood means girl?
Yes.
No.
What? How are you drawing these conclusions? Where are you pulling this from?
Look, on the top of the hood there on the right side, that kind of looks like it could be an ear.
Yes, I do see that, but I mean, like, jumping to the conclusion that that's Cryo, I don't know where you're getting that from.
'Cause why not?
You're just making shit up.
That's my headcanon.
Well,
it makes more sense than fucking Papalimo.
No, Papalimo actually does make sense. Because I do think, I mean, Nika's not wrong. They're going to bring them back like one at a time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that looks like a girl.
No, it doesn't.
Honestly,
no, it doesn't.
Honestly, you can tell the fucking difference between the two of them.
Yeah. When Kahlo was a girl Lalafell, could you? No one could tell the difference.
Unless they have a long hair, I can't tell the difference.
No one can.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, well, why would Papalimo turn yellow?
What do you mean
He's
turn
wearing
yellow?
a hood.
I
You
know.
fucking idiot.
I know he's wearing a hood, but why would he have yellow clothes?
Why not?
Why not? They're all getting a costume change.
Face is making everyone new clothes.
Yeah. Why
Okay,
do they
but I'm
have the
saying,
same
why would
fucking
they-
color?
What?
Why wouldn't they?
What are you talking about?
Why would you change the color?
Because they're changing completely.
Yeah, why not?
Stola didn't change completely. She went from white to white.
But Yastola's haircut did change.
And her eye color changed.
Well, yeah.
But her clothes color didn't change.
So
She
he
didn't
can't,
get a fucking
he
hood.
can't
whole
add
new
a fucking
outfit.
hood for no reason? I mean, like, why not?
You don't have a reason.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have a
he-
reason.
he's like,
if
look,
Yastola
He
can now
just-
see
it doesn't
magical
sit right with me.
ether.
And it feels wrong.
I think it's this character from this
Fucking
game,
idiot.
and I don't have reasons, and
Yeah.
that's good enough.
Yeah,
but it can't
exactly.
be your thing, and I don't have reasons, and that's good enough.
People are saying
Thank
his
you.
hair color is different, but you can easily say like, "Oh, he went through the ether and it like dyed him everything." It's
Exactly.
Like, his eyes
Jax
are
is
closed.
like,
We have
yes,
no idea what color his eyes are. They could easily be lighter.
Why
as well
would
as his hair.
Poplamo have been through the ether?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't fucking know. Maybe he was like in cryo sleep somewhere. Who
Or
knows?
maybe
Nobody
they
knows.
went on the run, and so he had to dye his hair a different color to not be found out, and he changed his clothes color so that no one would recognize him because he's a fucking fugitive.
Or how about it's not Poplamo because no one gives a fucking shit about Poplamo?
Okay,
That's your
there.
reason?
There,
That's your
see?
reason?
That's a legitimate reason.
No, it's
now.
not. Oh my god, you guys are so stupid. All right, what about this Elvon guy here? In,
Who cares?
I think he's gonna be a bad dude.
well, yeah,
He's by people in black armor and he looks mean, so he's mean.
yeah. He looks.
I don't think
he
he's
looks
gonna be
like
the
he's got
warrior
a
of
fucking
darkness,
broom
though.
handle up his ass.
Because
of course, he's
well,
going to be a bad
don't
guy.
all Elvons?
Oh no, I think that's Urianger because he's an Elvon and bringing all the Scions back.
What is? Hang on. What is with this? What is with this chick to his immediate left and that ridiculous piece of headgear that she's wearing? What the fuck is that?
A Nero making fun of somebody's headgear.
It's
really?
got no. Like, look at the look at the fucking antlers on it. It's like a turban, and then it looks like it's got antlers.
Do we
on the
need to
top.
go
It's
back through
fucking
your
weird.
history of headgear?
You know what?
I don't see antlers on that. Where are you seeing antlers?
I see antlers that are coming up off the top of that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just
That
the,
just looks like something in the background.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Still though, yeah, that's probably going to be a bad guy. Anyway, that's really kind of all we got for the main scenario preview.
Not much of a preview.
Yeah, really not much of a preview. We also got a preview of some Void Ark stuff. And what do you guys, I mean, like, it looks like there's like a flying manta ray in the background of one of these shots, and a giant hole blown in the side of the ship. It looks like we're actually going to be inside the ship and not like something leading up to it, right? Like, I mean, we had kind of theorized that maybe it won't actually be the ship in the first the first tier of it,
Right.
But it looks as if we're gonna
We're gonna jump right in there.
we're gonna be in there.
Yeah, we're jumping in, doing it live.
Yeah, I don't big manta ray in the background. Looks like
Yeah, I don't know.
a set of stairs going down. It almost looks like something out of the Alien movies.
Is that like vegetation and stuff in there?
I don't know, or some kind of like
Because I guess when we thought about it and talked about it, I just kind of assumed it was like a giant ark with just people in stasis or something.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at it now, it's more like it has its own like ecological system in there, like a biodome kind of thing.
Oh, maybe. Oh God, let's hope not.
Pauly Shore.
So we've also got. Let's see. We've got
Diablos.
Yes.
That surprised me.
It didn't surprise me actually. If you listened to the Lorecast episode that Aetheryte Radio did, Koji said that there was a good chance that we would be seeing Diablos again.
Well, I knew that we would be seeing him again, but like, what's the connection between?
I thought I meant like hard mode of Lost City or something.
Yeah, like what's the connection between us seeing him in Lost City and now him being on the Void Ark?
I don't know.
That's what's weird to me, I guess.
It'll definitely be interesting. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like Diablos. I mean,
Yes,
his face looks a little
Yeah,
bit
it does,
different.
Nero.
No, his face looks a little bit different.
Mika says it does. Nika's never wrong.
Well,
no,
we'll
that's
see.
not true.
We'll see. We'll be going head to head with our audience here. But I don't know. The face looks just a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe not. But we also got a preview of some of the gear here. And man, I don't know about you guys, but I am so not impressed with the design of this gear.
It's terrible.
It's really...
I don't think it's horrible. I'm just sick of this
hideous.
color scheme, like
It's
black
hideous.
and purple.
Well, because I feel like what SE feels they need to do is, all right, you're going into this new place now. Everything has to be designed to look like it comes from this place, which I guess is okay, but then it all looks the samey.
Because we all keep going to the place of darkness or evil darkness.
Not
shit.
just that, but like the last time that they really, I guess, varied the gear but still kept it based on the actual dungeon was the second Crystal Tower, when it was like based on the different bosses and monsters, which was kind of meh too, but I don't know.
I mean, it's so similar that I can't, like, for some of them, I can't really tell which job it belongs to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, usually we try to sit here and guess which belongs to which, but I just don't care.
I bet the white one is the healer.
I bet the one with the giant feather in its head is Bard.
Yeah, I'm just.
Other than
I'm
that,
so
though, like,
bored.
there's two with horns. I mean, is one
Yeah.
I
Dragoon,
bet the one with the
Dark
kilt.
Knight, or
The kilt is the tank one.
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't.
Tanks get a lot of skirts for some reason.
I don't know.
Because they're lady sissies.
I'm not.
Can't do damage.
I am not a fan of this gear design. So.
You're not gonna stick with your Odin helm again?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep riding this.
That's his head.
Yeah. If you ever see me without my Odin helm, it's because I've glamored another helm to look like a face. That's my head.
Which one is Monk?
Who cares? That's the answer. Anyway, all right. So before we move on here, why don't we? You're right. Ascalia didn't show up today.
Kind of pissed. You didn't
we
get any
should
kind
thank
of
him for that.
forewarning?
No call, no show.
No, all right. Obviously, him not being here adds to the show, okay? But he could have at least let us know. I
Yeah.
mean, we drive
we sat around-
over an hour.
And we
okay?
sat around for like 10 minutes waiting for
True.
him, too.
Now, granted, he also didn't eat any of our pizza or crazy bread. I'm thankful
Yes,
for that.
that's true.
But we drive a fucking over an hour to get here, and
Yeah.
we go home after midnight. Like, that shit sucks. And he doesn't even have the decency to give us a fucking call. I at least want to call him up, and I want to chew him out for that.
Well, yeah, let's give him a call here. Juxta, you want to
Give him a call? All right.
Give him a
This
call.
doesn't seem nice.
Nika, do we have to mute you? Because this is happening. This is going down.
No, don't mute me.
I am going to give him a verbal enema.
It's really funny when we mute Nika because she can't talk at all.
No, yeah, she can't even.
I
I was trying to
imagine.
talk about Papalimo, and I'm like, am I unmuted yet? Am I unmuted yet?
I imagine her like sitting there, like back in a chair, arms crossed, pouting, and Senpai's just like, "What's wrong? They muted me again." And he just laughs at her, and he's like, "Oh, I can take this time to type really quick."
All right, I'm going to call him now.
All right, call him. Give him a call. Let's figure out where the hell he is.
Here we go.
Hello?
Scalia.
Hey, dickbag.
Hey,
Where
is you
the
guys
fuck?
be on the air right now?
Where the fuck are you? We're
Not there. What?
Yeah, we're doing the show.
We're doing a little thing called LBR. Maybe you've heard of it?
The show that.
Yeah. Well, I told you guys I might be gone for a couple weeks while I get the new stream up.
What?
New stream? Well, no, first of all, you didn't tell us that you were going to be gone this week. I mean, we did a whole bunch of planning for the show. We're doing...
You didn't post in the outline thread.
We're doing trivia, and we
When do
sat
I ever
around...
post in
All
the
right,
outline
I was gonna
thread?
say, to be fair, he never posts in the outlines thread. Okay, so don't give him credit. Don't act like he works or pulls his weight around here.
Yeah, but we sat around for like 10 minutes waiting for you, and you just don't show. What's going on?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to finish up getting this new stream right. I finally have a day off to do it.
What new stream?
Yeah, what new stream? What is this?
You don't even stream on Limit Break Radio.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Now I'm working on getting the new one set up. I've been trying to get this new stream going for like a month. I mentioned this like, I don't know, what, 4 episodes ago?
New stream. What is this? What is this?
What do you
bullshit?
get a new stream
Yeah,
for?
we've got, I mean, what is
Are
that?
you a turncoat now?
Yeah.
Benedict
No,
Ascalia?
I'm-
You gonna go off and make your own channel?
Well, no, I mean, just, I wanted to do something that was, more something that I could put some effort into and create in my own way.
Kind of like Double Dragoon then, huh? You want to crash and burn that way, too?
Or
you guys are so mean.
Voices of Von Adil or Hails from Heidelin. I mean,
still love you, Scalia.
How many different failed projects do we have to list off here before you get the point?
Jeez. Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought we might get a little bit more support out of this from you guys.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So now meaning that he wants to take up our airtime while he's on the show, plugging this new garbage. What the fuck is this? Okay,
garbage,
all right.
Hey.
Well, hey, okay. So what? You're gonna stream tonight? You're gonna stream against us? You're gonna try to take some of our audience? Good luck, motherfucker. What are you streaming?
Hey.
What are you streaming? What game are you streaming?
You know what? The stream's almost ready to go, and you know what? Fuck you.
What are you streaming?
Maybe I will get on there and try and stream against you for a little bit. I'm about ready to start a test stream up.
All right, let's go, motherfucker. Let me know what game you're streaming, so people can find you.
Fuck, I don't know. Hearthstone. That's easy. Let's stream that.
Fine, Hearthstone. Bye.
Wow.
Bye, Felicia. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Done. I'm done with this shit. He goes and makes his own channel, and then he blows off this show for that? What the fuck is this shit?
For Hearthstone.
For Hearthstone.
I tell you what, these Dragoons, they ain't loyal, man.
What is this nonsense? What, Nika, you sat there and defended him, and now, I mean,
Okay, it's not cool what he's doing, but I don't think that we should have called him out on air like that. That wasn't nice. We could have dealt with this.
He could have shown up.
We kind of hold each other to some pretty high standards.
This is a business, Nico.
Yeah.
I know.
What a dick. What a dick. Well, screw him. All right. Well, let's talk about some community events here. All right. We've got a couple of community events that were sent in to us by a couple of players. We talked about this on the last 2 episodes ago. Nika, you were a judge, right, for Ghost in the Link Shells fashion show, right?
Yes.
And that was immensely cool. And so we've had a couple of players share some community events with us, and so we thought we would give them some plugs live on the air
at a premium rate, of course.
Yeah. So go ahead. No,
yeah, sure.
There's no rate. We're just doing this.
Your bill is in the mail.
We're just doing this to be nice. So go ahead and Kahlo, why don't you?
All right. Yep. Hi there. I'm an FF14 player by the name of Enrique Lasdrag and the Sergeant Anus server. For the past year or so, I've been trying to enhance the community factor in my server by playing a role as the Wandering Artist, in which I hide in remote areas of Eorzea and set a party finder up for people to find me. Those who do get a portrait of their character drawn on the spot. In the past, I organized a larger scale community event where I enlisted my FC's help to create a series of scripted mini-quests. We had over 20 participants, and the feedback was totally positive, with many people begging for us to do more events. So we're doing just that. On Saturday, October 24th, we're holding the event The Witching Hour. Players will be given several Halloween-themed mini-quests involving treasure hunting, cosplay, investigating, and more to complete, with personalized rewards for each category. We built a website for the event as well at ffxiv.grumble.co.uk.
Well,
I've seen them advertising us in the Party Finder and on Reddit and stuff.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, check out their website at ffxiv.grumble.co.uk and participate. It seems like a really cool thing.
An idea of like drawing your character on the spot and stuff, that seems really cool.
Yeah, I love that since there's nothing to do, players find stuff to do. I think it's neat. It's a way to bring the community together when we all feel like quitting.
Yeah,
wow,
absolutely.
These pictures are really cool too. Holy
absolutely.
Crap.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it seems like a really cool thing. A lot of time and effort has been put into it, so you should definitely check it out. And then let's read this next one here as well. Nika, you want to read about Harvesttide?
Sure. All right. This one comes from Varya Kimon of the Behemoth server. He says, hello, podcasters and content creators. There is a free company on Behemoth server called 404 Guild Not Found that is famous for hosting community events and parties. I'm not a member of their free company, but I'd like to reach out on their behalf and ask if you could promote their event on your respective podcast, if at all possible. I attended their last event and had a great time. It's a wonderful opportunity to enjoy the game with other players on the server, especially during the lull between patches. So they have something called Harvest Tide. It has trivia, anagrams, riddles, item hunts for gatherers, hide and seek, giveaways of rare minions, glamour items, and game time cards. That's neat. And a costume contest. They're also holding this on October 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern for about 2 hours in the Black Shroud, Bent Branch Meadows on Behemoth server. So...
Definitely, if you're on Behemoth, check that out. And we're definitely going to have links to these at our website, limitbreakradio.com. Man, my ass is still a bit chapped over Ascalia.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. But honestly, you should have seen it coming, okay?
Yeah.
He's a Dragoon.
I know.
Who else do we know that's a Dragoon and ain't loyal?
All of them?
Estinian.
What?
Okay, Estinian. I was
Estinian
thinking
was not...
more along the lines.
He tried to kill me, okay?
Of someone whose name rhymes with Boujan X. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. You can't take offense because I added "I'm just saying" after it, and those are the rules. If I'm just saying, you can't be offended.
All right. Let's find his fucking stream. Let's find
What
his
is
stream.
it? No, you know what? Call him back. Let's just ask him.
No.
What's his stupid stream?
I feel like we can find it. We can find.
I kind of want to give him another earful, though.
Oh, come on.
I do.
Really?
I do.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
I bet we can find it. How many people are streaming Hearthstone?
No, because
That's too funny.
Nika.
It'll be easy.
Just saying.
It'll be easy. It'll be at the bottom.
Yeah. That's there. You
Just
go.
like in Titan.
There you go.
Look,
he wants to do his big launch. Why don't we send him 180 people?
You kind of dominated the mic when we talked to him the first time, and you kind of just went all a Nero on him, and I think I can hurt his feelings a little bit more, if we're being honest.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Can you call him back for me,
call him back?
Juxta?
All
Please
right.
call him back for me.
Calling him back. Give me a second.
Oh, yeah. They were grind this whole thing to a halt. Well,
people.
Okay, we're calling him.
Oh, okay, we're calling him.
Couldn't just hit return call or.
That's what I did. I had to bring up the window. It's really hard.
Oh, okay.
This computer's very laggy.
Apparently, it's really hard.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Doing your little stream thing?
Yeah, it's going fine.
We're trying to find it.
I just told you that you had the mic. It's my turn
We're
now.
trying to find it in Hearthstone. I can't find it.
Okay, well, just wait a minute, all right? I wanted to have a few words with you, Ascalia, okay? You're sitting here doing your new little stream thing because you want to be a big, awesome streamer like Joe Never Fail. Oh, there's an idea for you. What about Joe Always Fails?
That
Kidding.
was
That aside,
when
though,
he first started streaming. I forgot about that one.
That aside, though, okay, I just wanted to point out that we're all here doing Limit Break Radio for all of our loyal listeners, which, I thought that was something that you appreciated and that you love them as much as we do. Obviously, you don't. And it's just really cool how we finally get this thing going. We're going as strong as we ever have before. We let you come in right at the tail end when we were putting together this whole thing with Patreon. Suddenly, you came back, quote unquote.
Yeah, what is?
And the other guys,
that's weird.
The other guys were like, maybe we should make him wait a year, just so we can see if he's serious before we actually let him in. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I was the one that talked them into it, and this is how you fucking repay us. What's the name of your little stream?
Yeah, you guys are really having a tough go finding me, and I know you guys have been so dedicated to the show, but if you ever, maybe the hard feelings pass eventually, you ever want to check out the stream, it's at twitch.tv/finalencountercast.
The fuck? You can't use our name.
I'm not taking your name. I'm streaming for Final Encountercast. We're trying to build the audience, right?
Oh, you mean like for the Final Encountercast, like everything?
Yeah, imagine that. I'm going to be dedicating my 30 hours a week to building the other show up. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, why didn't you just say that to begin with?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you guys were real cordial about that phone call. Thank you. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy your show tonight. I'm going to go ahead and stream for a little bit. Night-night.
Oh.
Now don't you feel like shit?
He didn't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah, he was kind of rude. What did he say?
You guys called him guns blazing. I don't blame
Can I
him.
use my mute juxta on Nika today, please?
No, it's not how that game works. There are rules, motherfucker.
Because we play by the fucking rules.
All right. Well, we've sent a host out to Final Encounter Cast, and we hope that you go follow it and take the second, hit that follow button, and you'll I'm sure you guys will come back. We'll unhost here, but at the end, there you go. Go hit that follow button for Final Encounter Cast. That's where we're going to be doing stuff over there now too. It seems like he's signed us up for a whole lot of work. But it seems he's
2 Twitch channels. Yeah,
I know. It's kind of a lot.
We're the big boys now.
I know.
So now we have 2 Twitch channels, 2 social media platforms. It sounds like a lot of work.
I know, it does seem like a lot of work, and so we hope that you guys will head over to twitch.tv/Final Encountercast. Give that a follow. That's where you're going to find Final Encountercast stuff from now on, and we'll have more. I guess we'll have to talk to Ascalia and get a better idea of what exactly he wants to do. But he's been talking about streaming at 30 hours a week, and so we're gonna build up we're gonna build up some new content over at finalencountercast.com, as well as twitch.tv/Final Encountercast and facebook.com/Final Encountercast. And you can follow us on Twitter at FEC Podcast, because Final Encountercast is too long for Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
Way to have to choose a really long name.
I know. So here's the thing, guys, and you're next week. We're going to be here a lot earlier for episode number 36 of Limit Break Radio, and after that, do we have an exact start time? Kahlo, you're usually the one that dictates our start time
for the next Final Encounter Cast
for next week in general.
I would assume that we're going to do LBR at 2 like we normally do, followed with Final Encounter at 7 or 8
like 6 or something?
No, 6. Yeah. 6
I think 6 would probably
2
be
and
good.
6.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds good.
So the next episode of Final Encounter Cast is super exciting, guys, because we're going to be talking to a legend of the video game industry. David Hayter is going to be joining us on the next episode of Final Encounter Cast. I know, it's incredible.
Yeah. And first of all, Nero and Nika, like, fanboy and girling their asses off. Like, you could hear it in your voices, guys.
It was really bad.
Come on.
You could.
No.
You could.
That's a secret.
Nika,
That's a
way
secret.
more than you.
Mm-hmm.
When he talked in his snake voice come on.
See, they're not supposed to know that because that isn't part of the interview.
Yeah, we cut that part out.
You're just so embarrassed right now, aren't you?
But
No, just a little.
I
I just want to make note that I did not know that Nero's mouth could get so wide when he was, shoving that dick down his throat. So it was really impressive.
No, it was a really good interview, though. I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I've really, because I've never really played Metal Gear, so I don't know that I've actually seen or played anything that he's been in. So I can't really say I'm a fan of his.
Yeah.
But as a person, huge fan. He was an awesome guy.
You've seen
I've
X-Men.
seen all of his movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was a co-writer on X-Men, X2, The Watchmen. In fact, it was funny. The Watchmen ended up coming on AMC the day after we talked to him.
Was he only a co-writer, or did he just get
I think he
full
was.
credit for that?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, usually there is a team.
I think with The Watchmen, he was a co-writer, but I'm not sure on X1 and X2. But anyway, so yeah, David Hayter talked to us for 45 minutes about the SAG-AFTRA strike, and who better to give a perspective about the video game industry, or the voice acting industry striking against the video game industry than David Hayter. I mean,
he's been there longer than what we thought he had.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Since they've been putting voices into arcades.
Yeah, you think? I mean, you think about Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid was among one of those first PlayStation games that had wall-to-wall voice acting, and that made it stand out among other games of that time. And he was right there at the beginning, at the forefront of that whole thing. So we're going to talk to him about the SAG-AFTRA strike. And seriously, he was very generous and gave us 45 minutes worth of time. And you're going to hear that all on the next episode of Final Encounter Cast. That's coming up next Sunday at about 6 o'clock. And yeah, big shout out to David Hayter. So if you're a subscriber over at patreon.com/Limit Break Radio, you're going to get that interview a week early. You're going to actually get that interview a little bit later on tonight when we post it. And yeah, so you get to hear that a little bit early. If you're interested in hearing that interview, head on over to patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. Give at whatever level is appropriate to your budget, and at every level, even right down to $1 a month, we'll get access to that David Hayter interview. And make sure that you join us live next week for our inaugural cast of Final Encounter Cast on the new twitch.tv/Final Encounter Cast, and our 45-minute talk with David Hayter. So that's seriously, that was super exciting and super nice of him. So big shout out to him. All right, what else we got? Nika, you want to talk about Extra Life? What's going on with Extra Life?
Yes, Extra Life is back again. For those of you that don't know what Extra Life is, it is a 24-hour video gaming marathon, similar to running a marathon. However, it lasts for 24 hours. But you get people to sponsor you, like you were running, like, you know, ask your friends, your family, sponsor you money per hour, and all the proceeds go to a Children's Miracle Network hospital of your choice. So it's basically an annual charity run by gamers for kids. It's a very awesome cause, and Limit Break Radio, we've been a part of it. We had a big event in like 2009, I think. And
2008 and 2009, yeah.
And 2009, and I've been doing it mostly every year since then. I skipped a couple years, I think, but it's really, really cool. And we've created a Limit Break Radio team where you can actually join as part of the Limit Break Radio team and help us as a team raise money to support this awesome cause.
Now, Nika's just being modest. She is spearheading this team, so make sure that you go if you're going to participate in Extra Life and you want to be a part of Team Limit Break Radio. Those that are a part of Team Limit Break Radio, we're going to be holding some kind of stream event, and like in years past, we'll probably have some kind of Ventrilo server or Mumble server set up so that we can all talk to each other. We're going to be checking in with all of our participants periodically on the stream, and we're all going to be streaming at various pages. I'm sure that Ascalia will probably stream at Final Encounter Cast, and we'll be streaming on Limit Break Radio, but we've also got personal Twitch accounts that we'll be streaming from, and then we'll all like kind of multi-Twitch those together and be talking to each other over Skype. So if that seems like something that you want to participate in, then head on over to our website, limitbreakradio.com, for more information. And thank you, Nika, for helping to
no problem. I get a text every time someone joins and gets a donation, so believe me, I know how many of you are out there.
That's right.
We need more.
Yes, we definitely need more. So if you want to support Team Limit Break Radio, or if you'd like to sign up, it's extra-life.org, and then search for Limit Break Radio on the team pages. So let's see. And I'm sure Kooky is on it.
She's got it in the chat.
Yeah, link is in the chat. Go sign up today. All right, so it is time to play Stump the Crew.
Did we plug the roast of Aniro Gogori?
Oh, I guess not. No, I was
Can't
hoping
forget
that we'd
that.
all forget about that.
Can't forget that.
So what we want to call Ascalia back and have him plug it?
He's too busy playing Hearthstone.
Oh, okay.
Because that's so involved.
Yes.
All right. Here's what I know so far. Here's what I know.
Who's on the? Well, no. Let's. Who's on the dais?
I have no idea.
Maybe we should ask him.
I have no idea. All I know is that I'm hosting it, and all I know is that I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. I would assume Juxta and Ascalia will be there. Nika, were you
would
coming?
assume that.
No, but I might do something through Skype if you guys are still planning, or like a video if you guys are still planning on doing something like that.
Wait, what would the video entail, Nika?
I don't know. I
can't picture you
need
being
time
mean.
to write this material.
Yeah,
I'm not a
Nero
mean
right
person.
now. Insult him right now on the spot. Just go. Insult him. Come on.
I don't insult people.
I will give you 500K.
Do you know what a roast is?
I do. I've watched plenty of them. And I
Okay.
think they're very mean and uncomfortable to watch.
Are you going to be up for this challenge then?
I don't get it.
I don't know. I might try and then watch it, and when it's really awkward, just delete it. So.
Oh my god.
Or she could
Oh my
send it in. Don't delete it. Like, just get awkward and like send it in anyway, and then we'll just make fun of you for not being able to insult anyone. Look,
Yeah.
no, better yet. Better yet. show a picture of a Nero to your students and be like, everyone just come up with the meanest things you can, write them down on a piece of paper.
Kindergartners, no way.
Are you kidding? Kids are mean.
Oh yeah,
kids are mean. Like, they're evil.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm really worried about this roast.
That it's not gonna go well.
That it's not gonna be funny.
Okay, well, I will guarantee you this at least. Okay, I will be funny.
I don't know about that.
The rest,
your track record,
the rest will probably
has not
fall
been
short.
stellar.
No,
okay, but here's the other thing. I tone it down.
When you try so hard, it's so bad.
First of all, that's when I try like against Nika. You know,
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
You're different.
All right.
I know your deep dark secrets.
If you say so.
I've been around for a long time.
Join us for the roast of me and Nero Grigori.
Which is going to be Saturday at Youmacon.
Saturday night, Sunday morning at like 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning.
Which is like Halloween night, right?
Yeah, it is.
At a fucking anime convention.
In Detroit.
So
be there.
Yeah, so if you live in the Metro Detroit area, or if you were thinking about coming in from Youmacon, maybe from Canada or one of the surrounding areas,
oh my gosh,
and you're a fan of Limit Break Radio, then make sure that you're still sober enough to make it shamble your way into the roast.
Is this going to be recorded for future viewing?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone in the chat, Kastraz, just gave a great suggestion.
What's that?
Take a picture of yourself holding a paper that says "Roast Me" and post it in the Guildwork forums.
Yeah.
Or the Reddit forums. They're
or
really
even on
mean.
Reddit.
They're really mean there.
No, I already saw the BuzzFeed articles that were like, oh my god, look at this terrible subreddit roast me, and
and then like I read some of them, I'm like, those aren't even that bad.
They're very funny. They are
they're funny, but like I'm like they're
some
not
of them
even
are
that
really
bad.
No, they're not. They're not even that bad. Anyway, all right. So let's play Stump the Crew. I wish I had made like a
production,
yeah,
so that Nika could talk over
Nika
it.
could talk over
Is
it.
there really no way to get productions to go through Skype to me?
No, there absolutely is, but
that would help this, and it would stop the yelling in the future.
But Juxta would have to fire them, and that's the problem.
That'd be really hard.
So we're gonna play Stump the Crew, and we outlined some of the rules of this game on the last episode. We're gonna go through them again here before we start, but know that this is supposed to be a fun game. If you get all butthurt if you lost, then you're missing the point.
And we're gonna make fun of you incessantly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So don't get butthurt.
Yes.
It's okay to lose.
Yes.
But don't get butthurt.
That's right. We will play this game again. So, all right. The first thing is if you want to play, play Stump the Crew, go ahead and send a Skype message over to the Skype account, Limit Break Radio. Let Juxta know what your character name is and your server is, and let them know that you want to play Stump the Crew. And we're going to let you know what number you are in the caller queue, so you know if you've got a big wait or not. We haven't.
That's a lot for Juxta to manage.
I know.
I'm doing a pretty good job so far.
But here's the thing. All right, so we're gonna let you know what spot in the line that you're in, and we're gonna kind of like rattle them off. Like as we go through them. So if you miss your spot in line, and we try to call you up on Skype, you get placed in the back of the queue.
If you miss
lose
your call.
Yeah, you lose your place. So be ready. Be ready to answer. Be ready to answer on Skype. And basically, we're going to start with you muted, and then we're gonna, we'll welcome you in, and we'll ask you what type of trivia question you have. And you have to decide between one of the two. You can either only ask a Limit Break Radio trivia question or a Final Fantasy XIV trivia question. Okay, so if you decide to ask a Limit Break Radio trivia question, you can ask anything from Limit Break Radio's history, all right?
Podcasts.
Yes,
on the podcast.
That's right, on the podcast. And the reason is that it has to be verifiable information. We have to be able to go and check whether or not you are right.
Because we will.
We'll have to,
totally will.
If you stump us, we will go and check.
We're not lying about that.
We have to relegate this to stuff that happened on the podcast that there is record of. And the thing is that we can't have like these stupid like nitpicky questions repeat word for word quotations or like
how many times did a Nero blank out Isman's name in season 1 of...
Yes, that kind of stuff where we would have to go and count or know that off the top of our heads. It's just like it's never something that we would know.
It's not trivia.
We are not...
statistics and facts. We want trivia.
Yeah, right. We are not Rain Man, okay? We don't know the number of bleeps we did in a certain episode, and there'd be no way. We don't want to fact check that either, because that's unreasonable. So if we deem your question unreasonable, sorry, you're done. So if you win, if you do stump us, we have these Limit Break Radio path tag keychains to give away, and we showed these off on the stream last time. I'll go ahead and load up my webcam again and show these off. These are classic design LBR path tags. Juxta, you had gotten these way back in the day.
Yeah, way back. That was my Christmas present from my mother.
Yeah, it's way out of focus. There we go. That's pretty good. Here, there's these classic design Limit Break Radio with the classic Limit Break Radio 11 logo and some weapons on there. Apparently, you put a samurai sword, a red mage hat, some knuckles, a staff for sale, and a great sword that I never got. So that's really cool. If you want to win one of these, stump us with Limit Break Radio trivia. And honestly, it's not going to be it probably won't be that hard, because when we went back and listened to old clips, there was a lot of shit that we forgot. So if that's something that you want to do, then let us know. And alternatively, if you want to stump us with Final Fantasy XIV trivia, there's a bit of a caveat. It goes into hard mode.
Hard mode LBR.
Okay, so if you want to stump us with Final Fantasy XIV lore or trivia, you've got to be ready for a challenge. Okay, so you've got to best us 2 out of 3 times. Okay, and basically we're looking for stuff that revolves around major plot points, side quests, job quests, confirmed lore, notable things about the game's development. The stuff that we don't want is like headcanon, speculation, theory crafting, gear math, metagame, anything that's just unreasonable for people to know. Strategy, that kind of shit. That's stuff that
the poop sockers would know.
Yeah, that's we're gonna toss you on your patoot for that one. So anything that's like oddly specific, we can toss out in the moment. And here's the thing: is that we can add new rules as we go. So if somebody stumps us and we're like, that's a shitty question, but you know what, we're gonna let it slide.
You found a loophole.
Yeah, but then we can write that into the rules for future. Yes, that's right.
And what's the prize for stumping us 2 out of 3 times with FF14 question, Nero Grigory?
All right, so if you stump us 2 out of 3 times with FF14 trivia, then you will get something from the Limit Break Radio Loot Vault, the FF14 Limit Break Radio Loot Vault. It may be a shirt, it might be
a onesie.
It might be a onesie. Could be a sticker. I don't know.
A thong. We have those.
I don't know. I don't think we do.
Oh,
we could.
We should.
We could.
Can we get
an option?
Can we get banana hammocks?
I would buy one, actually. We should put them on there.
Why would you need a banana hammock?
Not that.
for senpai.
No, for her Rogadin penis.
Oh yeah.
For her femro dick.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, fine.
That's your penis.
Show off my pretty femoral butt.
We're gonna pick something for you, and basically we're gonna pick on how we feel your questions were.
Yeah. So if you want that onesie, if they were real good, legitimate questions that really got us, you're gonna get a fucking onesie.
You might get a onesie. I don't know. It's up to us.
Nobody wants a onesie.
Right.
Everybody wants a onesie.
I don't know about that, Nika. I don't know about that.
But
everyone wants a
But
one.
if you
so
manage to
comfy.
find 3 cheap loopholes and we feel like you hosed us, you're getting a mouse pad.
Yeah. So
Mouse pads are pretty cool.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you slide 2 cheap questions by us, and if anyone gets 2 questions by us, whether they be cheap or no, you have the option to go for extreme mode.
Extreme mode?
Extreme mode.
The lightning round.
Yes. You can try, if you can stump us one more time, it goes from best 2 out of 3 to best 3 out of 5. If you can stump us one more time, we have some super cool prizes in the prize closet that we can give away for this. We've got a gold carbuncle plushie.
Don't we have a fat chocobo?
We have a fat chocobo plushie.
I kind of want to call dibs on that.
We've got a poster signed by Yoshi P.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and a bag as well. I think
That's a huge bag,
I
too.
know, it's a big
It's
ass.
massive.
Big ass
You
bag.
could hide a body in that bag.
I think there are other signatures on the poster.
There's
if I'm
also
not
a
mistaken.
CD that has signatures on
Oh,
it.
okay, all right, yeah,
Yep.
that's got
There's
Susan
some-
Calloway on
Yes,
it, and the
and one of the
composer
composers,
from
yeah.
from 12, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, there's some very cool stuff if you guys decide that you want to step up your game and go to extreme mode. If you got that challenge,
Now, like in extreme mode, though, if you complete extreme mode, you don't get to choose your prize, right?
yes, we still get to choose the prize.
Now, granted, they're all fucking baller
They're
as hell.
great fucking prizes.
So,
yeah.
but just you don't.
Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. All right. So, Juxta, do we have our first contestant lined up here?
We do have our first contestant of Stump the Crew. And
All right.
He is Skuro from Sergeant Anus.
Skuro, welcome to Limit Break Radio. Thanks for playing Stump the Crew. How you doing, man?
Hey, pretty good. Thanks for having me.
All right. So,
Are you nervous?
yeah.
I'm good.
You should be
No?
nervous.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, he's confident.
cocky.
Confident.
Well, that's
All right.
because they don't know that we have the ability to
feel a
shock
little
them
bit
through
confident,
Skype.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that. Yeah. If
you
quest-
piss us off, we're just going to shock you with
yeah,
electricity.
that's right. Yeah.
Magic.
We're going to send it through the internet because we
have that power.
Yes, that's right. So, all right. Skuro, are you going to ask a Limit Break Radio question or are you going to ask a Final Fantasy 14 trivia question?
Think I'm going to have to go for that 14 question.
All right.
14
All right.
mode activated.
Somebody stepping up to the plate. All right. So, go ahead. Can you stump the crew?
Okay, so what was the Nimian nursery rhyme of the ancient city-state that turned the Nimians into Tonberries?
Are you looking for like a title or the full nursery rhyme?
Full nursery, or I can settle for just the city-state itself.
Damn, I don't know either of those guys.
This was part of the Scholar Quest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just did them.
Yeah, you're not going to get the full rhyme. The full rhyme is I don't know. I have no idea how long.
I just know it
It's
was
a
part of a. It was
two-line
in a
and
jar.
12
It was
words.
like an item in a jar or something.
Oh.
No, I remember there was some item you have to like do the whole quest about to like find where it came from, and it turns out it was some void scent thing in a jar or something.
Okay, well, he said he'll settle for just the city state.
I don't remember.
City State. Come on,
the
Nika.
name of the city state.
Come
I
on,
haven't,
Nika.
I haven't done the Scholar
Come on,
Quest.
clutch,
Nika, this is
Nika.
on you.
Yeah. I mean, you said you just did them.
I just did them. Like,
Juxta,
oh,
you've
gosh.
done those quests.
Look at me.
It was.
What? How do you not know?
You've done
Juxta,
the
you
Scholar
did that.
Quest.
Was it in Silda? I don't remember.
No, it is not Silda.
No. Oh, well, there. Okay, so
There's one.
That's,
one.
you
That
got.
was a good question.
You got one.
He's managed to dodge.
And then should I give the
Oh,
answer?
hang on.
He has to tell us the answer so we
what
can
was
verify it.
what was the answer so that we can verify?
Okay, so the answer is the Mihawk. And the nursery rhyme is Mahawk, Mahawk, beware the dark, keep away or lose your heart.
That was my next guess.
You didn't even have a first guess.
Right on the tip of Jux's tongue.
Does that sound right, Nika?
That sounds
That actually
familiar.
sounds
but
familiar.
I never would have gotten
Not that I've done the Scholar one, but for some reason it sounds familiar to me.
Okay,
But
all right,
So
all
Skuro
right.
has managed to dodge the Elder Primal Nero, the Sodium God's first landslide.
All right. So,
Can he do it again?
so I'm just stealing moves from Titan?
Oh, yeah, you totally seem like you would just steal.
I have a
moves from
feeling we're
Titan
gonna get stumped
people.
a lot.
I do too. This may be bad, guys.
Did we get in over our heads?
We might.
I told you.
And yeah, if we run out of if we decide we've run out of prizes, we may force you into LBR trivia. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to figure it out. All right, Skuro, you have another question. Go for it.
Okay, so in the side quest, the magic words, which is a part of the quest broom line, what is the incantation to summon the final broom, and what knowledge does that broom possess?
No.
It was Y'shtola. Right?
And was it? Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the knowledge that it was the thing she what's her face what's her name Matoya cares the most about.
Mm-hmm.
Was Y'shtola.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
It was the memories of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I was about to call bullshit. I was about to call bullshit, but Nika got it. So all right.
I really liked the broom quest. It was sweet.
Yeah,
All
I thought
right.
it was actually awesome.
You're 1 for 2. You're 1 for 2. Now here's the decider question.
Okay, so
all right.
what is the similar theme between Astrologian and Machinist in the Job Quest storylines?
Damn, I haven't done either of them, guys.
That sounds really similar theme as in like.
There's something that's in common between the two of them.
All right, hold on. Juxta, you've done Astrologian, haven't you?
I've done like the first quest.
The first quest?
Basically, the first quest has like these bandits like attack Grandpa and some astrologian and.
Okay, let me ask you this: the Grandpa, then, okay, is he like? Because I've only done like the first quest of Machinist, right?
Okay.
You have 2 actually. You've unlocked Machinist, right?
No. Well, I have, but. Go
Okay.
ahead, keep going.
So when you find the guy who's gonna like give you the quests and stuff like that, he's like older and he's like retired, and you're trying to get him to like come back.
Yeah.
Was that similar for the Astrologian quest?
Yeah, Grandpa was trying to like find someone to carry on his legacy or some bullshit like that.
I think that's. We go with that as our answer then. That was the theme.
Trying to find a photo protege or someone to carry on the Jobstone legacy or some bullshit.
So it's not that. What it's more going to be about the idea of classes.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Okay, so should I just give the
classes
answer
is
at
kind
this
of
point, or-
vague. Kind of classes, kind of.
Yeah.
So upper class, lower class.
Oh, like the caste system.
Yeah, sort of.
I don't know.
This is hard.
That was kind of a.
Wait, that's the answer though, right?
So yeah, basically.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
gonna
know.
be that
I don't
there's
know.
class warfare between the two.
I don't know. I don't
Making me a
know.
stretch.
I think that's a bit of a stretch because how would we be able to
Plus,
know
that's
that
kind
or
of
verify it?
It's kind of a subjective topic.
Yeah, that
because
too.
technically our answer was right, but wasn't necessarily what you were
looking for. Right? Yeah. So
do we give it to him and then loophole that it has that it can't be?
I
like
do think it was too
something
broad of a
vague
question.
I just think it was too. I think it was too broad and subjective. I think that's a great example of a subjective question, and something that our audience should avoid. Do we give him one more shot to get 2 out of 3?
He's the first caller, so let's give him one more
All right,
shot.
fine,
So we'll
fair.
throw that question out.
Can callers jump back in the line?
Yeah, but they start at the end of the line.
Should we just have him jump back in the line or give
How many we got? How many people we got waiting?
Right now we got 6 in the queue.
6 in the queue. Yeah, we're gonna dump you back in line.
Back in the line because and not that I don't want to give him another shot, but then what's to stop the next person from being like, where's my next shot?
It's true.
Yeah, all
no,
right.
you're fair. That's fair.
Sorry, Skirl, but
Skirl.
I did really like your question.
Bye bye.
You lose.
All right.
Good drop.
Yes, good drop. All right. Well, we're going to get our next contestant, but if you'd like to try to stump the Limit Break Radio crew, give us a Skype message over on Limit Break Radio. The Skype account is Limit Break Radio. Have your trivia ready to go. Best 2 out of 3 to win some LBR loot here today if you're going to be asking FF14 trivia. And if you decide decide you want to go, if you got your eyes on the big prize today, which
Extreme mode.
we've got a gold carbuncle plushie, a fat chocobo plushie, and a poster signed by Yoshi P, as well as a CD signed by Susan Calloway and the composer of Final Fantasy XII.
It should also be noted
and a big old bag.
That if you get 2 out of 3 correct and then you go for extreme mode and lose,
you lose everything.
You lose everything.
You lose everything.
Yeah, you don't get the loot vault prize.
That's an option.
Yep. So
someone said that was a 1% wipe.
All right. Our next contestant is Scry De La Rosa of Sergeant Anus.
Scry De La Rosa, what's up, man? How's it going?
Oh, not too bad, man. I'm actually glad to be here, and yes, I am after that big prize. I've been working on these trivia questions all day.
Wow, he's going to jump right into extreme mode without doing story mode or hard mode?
All right. All
right.
Here we go.
This first question is going to be pretty damn brutal, and I'm throwing it at you because I want to start 1-0.
All right.
What are all the names of Moogle Mog's minions?
Oh my gosh. Okay. God.
I have the list up here, so...
Do we have to have,
get
like, their name and then the blah, blah, blah? Like, there's Fluffletuff. What is it? Gosh. God, I know all of them because I'm always the one who, like, marks all of them and everything, too.
Ruffletuff? There's one, I think.
Yep, you got one.
Pico Pete or Piccolo Pete?
It's Pico... Pico. No.
No.
Nope.
All right, let's see here. Ooh, this is.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm useless on this one.
I'm trying to sing the song on my head.
Do they sing the names like in the song?
Oh yes.
Oh.
All right.
They do. They definitely do.
That's why I was willing to ask this question because they do say their names in the song.
Furryfoot, yeah, I think that's
one.
Okay.
What's the other? I'm trying to think of their classes. What's the other? The
all right. Question. Can we get either the name or the title?
Yeah. No, the name. You must have the
name.
Because
I know the palm burner. That the black mage. I don't know his name though.
That's the Pete one. Pico Pukla Pico Pook. the palm burner. I'm trying to think of the other tank ones. It's
palm burner.
Oh man.
Whisker Wall.
Yeah,
that's the tank one.
Okay.
Yep.
I think Ruffletuff was the other tank one.
Yeah, I think Ruffletuff is the warrior. What's the bard? Oh fuck.
I know he's Shaggy Song. I don't know his name.
Man, I feel like if we get the palm burner or Shaggy Song, that we should get it.
So wait, Ruffletuff is his name, not the
yeah, Ruffletuff. It has something else after
Ruffletuff is his name.
Oh.
Scry, I sort of feel like if we get the palm burner or...
That's still only going to be 4.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Well, how many we're missing still?
There is... I'm counting 8.
And we have 3. Even if we get the last names of the titles.
White Mage, Black Mage, Bard.
That's why I think the titles should count.
Okay, let me look up the titles real quick because I only wrote down their names. I do remember...
the palm burner then.
Palm burner is the Black Mage one.
Yeah.
And then what did you say?
You said Shaggy
you
Song?
said palm burner. You did get palm burner. Okay.
Shaggy Song for the bard.
Yep.
What's the
thief?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
It's like it reminds me of Harry Potter because it's like a time turner or something like that. It's like I don't know.
Oh, no,
it's not time turner. It's something like that.
I'm almost tempted to say time's up.
Oh man.
Well,
you don't get to decide that.
I have nothing else.
I don't think we're gonna get this one.
We're also missing the bard.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna give this one to you.
The bard is
all right. Here's what you had. You had Pluckla Pucky the Palm Burner. You had Furryfoot Cupley Kip. You had Pusky Pico the Shaggy Song. You had Puckno Paco the Tail Turner.
Oh, Tail Turner. Not
you
tail
were
turner.
so close. I was expecting you to get that one. You're so close, Nika.
Close.
Okay, Woolly Wart Kupo Koggy.
Oh, Woolly Wart.
Woolly Wart. That's the one that I was reaching for. Fuck.
Whisker Wall Cooply Coop.
Yeah.
Cupley Coop.
There's no way that we would have gotten the fucking names, dude. No way.
I think that
the reason why I couldn't do the titles as well, because only half of them had titles.
Yeah. So I think any part of their name was fair, but we still.
Yeah, we still couldn't get it.
That was a little bit unfair not giving you titles at first, but then I marked them.
Okay, all right.
So.
We'll give you.
So I'm 1 for 0. I'm doing good so far.
All right, let's hear number 2.
You're 1 for 1.
That was a good question.
I'm 1 for 1. Yes.
I'm looking at my list of trivias. I have like 7 or 8 of them. So
that's good. That's good.
That is good.
Okay, I got this one. What year was Nanamo Ulnamo inaugurated, and how old was she at the time?
She was
young.
She was like 16, right? I think. Or was she younger than that? She might have been younger than that. Crap.
I don't know.
Your humming is making me second guess. Now I think she might have been 12.
12?
I don't know about
You don't
that.
think she was that young?
No, I don't.
Okay, it must have been 6. I'm gonna say I think 16 for the age, but I have no idea what the year is.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm not sure.
I don't even know how years work in this game. Because
Yeah.
like every hour is another day.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to toss the year out because I don't know how we would even know.
No
that.
problem. If you want to guess the age, that's fine.
Age, yeah, age is fair game.
Do we need to say just so you know, since we're deliberating amongst people, all right?
Yeah.
Hold until we say our final answer.
answer. Yeah.
So don't jump the gun and be like, I stumped ya.
Yeah.
Apparently, some people in the chat actually knew the answer. That's impressive. Let's see.
1995.
How?
She was definitely young.
Yeah.
Is like 16 not young enough? You think?
Didn't the Sultana like before her die?
Artorias is correct. The year is confirmed lore.
Yeah,
I had to research this one. The year is confirmed lore.
Yeah. It's just
that's more like can't be
there's
statistics
no way.
and facts.
It's got to be.
Okay, I'll give you that. It is statistics. It's a statistic.
That falls under oddly specific.
Okay, oddly specific. I'm sorry. Like I was writing it down. Intentionally trying to stump you.
No, age. I think age is fair. Fair game. That's
okay. Well, we're still thinking on the age.
Guys. I'm gonna say 16.
Is that your final answer?
No, we're not. No, we got to. We just said we're going to deliberate.
I think 12 does sound too young.
14 sounds right.
14? I could go 14 or 16. Both of those sound okay.
What about 15?
Shut up, Juxta.
No.
Are you helping?
No,
you're not.
I'll throw my vote in for 16 because that sounds legit.
I'll go. I just feel like that's such like a standard number. Like, oh, you're like your sweet 16. That would be too obvious of an answer.
Yeah, but it's Square Enix. They're kind of obvious.
16 feels right, I guess. I don't know. I'm. It's going to be a shot in the dark for me. So I mean, if you guys,
all right, I voted 16. It is.
All right, I guess it's
final answer.
16. What do you think?
You are incorrect.
What was the right answer?
This is from her minion that gave her age. She was 5 when she took.
Wow, we weren't even in the ballpark.
Wow.
All right, so that's 2 out of 3. You said you're going
2 out of 2.
Well, yeah. That counts for 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Right.
So basically, I have 3 more chances to stump you.
Yes.
You have to stump us 3 more times, and if you fail, you don't get to go back to the loot vault. So you're going into extreme
it's 3
mode?
more times, or just
he has to stump us once
more?
He has to stump us once more, but he has 3 chances to do so.
We have to get 3 more right.
Yep. So
and I am on a fucking roll.
All right. So you are giving up the loot vault, and you're going into extreme mode.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So extreme mode question number 1.
All right. What are the names of Ravana's blades?
Like the actual names of the swords, or like?
Yep. This is canon.
He says.
I found this today.
Wait.
Hang on.
Now finding something is different from like
hang on. Is it during the fight where like if you target can you target them? Are they targetable? I don't think you can target them.
But does he say like the names of them?
I can give you a hint. He uses one of them. He uses it is the name of one of his attacks.
Well, he doesn't have a cast bar, I can tell you that much.
How many blades are there?
He has like 6.
Yeah.
We have to name all of them?
Yeah, no.
There's just an in general name for all of them.
Oh, only one name.
Like a type of
that's
weapon
a fair
or something?
Question. They are. Let me think.
Nico, what are his moves?
Wings of something.
Do you remember like the moves that he uses?
Well, I remember the ones that have cast bars, but they're always like something liberation. Like is it liberation?
No, that's not a final answer.
No, because he has swift liberation, final liberation. Like all of his moves with cast bars.
I'm gonna guess
liberation.
no.
And then he has what's his big move when he like with the butterfly? Is it something to the butterfly?
What's the big move that he charges with the butterflies?
That one has a special name.
I only ever did story mode, so I'm lost on this one, guys.
Of course
God, I've killed him like over 20 times. I should know this.
Yeah, you should know this, Nika.
Gosh, I didn't know what kind of things I would need to research for this. It's hard.
No, but none of us researched a damn thing. None of us did
I figured it would
homework
be
for
stuff
this.
like out of normal game things. They're all like going into like minion
Why would
pages.
you ever think that? They want to win stuff.
Oh,
okay,
of course.
Let me think. Okay, what other moves does he have? He has the moves where he puts up like left wing, right wing, front, back wing.
Right, but what's it called?
At Malinga, which is the tank, the one that the tank pushes back the tanks. At Malinga.
All right, you guys got a guess yet?
I'm gonna leave the final decision of this up to Nika.
And then there's I think At Malinga is the one that pushes them back. That's the name of a move. That's the tank push back where you have to like dodge to the side.
Does it have a casting bar, Scry?
I believe it does. Yes.
If it does, okay. I think there's a move that goes along with At Malinga. I'm trying to remember because
is it
I just remember that when it comes out, you like dodge.
Nobody else picked up on that. No, yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't know. My guess is At Malinga. I know there's another move that he does around the same time he does At Malinga that you dodge as a tank, but I can't remember. So that's my only guess.
Okay, that's our guess, Scry.
You are incorrect.
What is it?
Chandrahas. It's the last move that he can do if you're going to wipe.
That explains why Nika would apparently not
Come
see
on,
it.
Nika. I'm sure that you wiped lots.
Yeah.
Jahandra's Blades. How I actually found this trivia out, I was reading the Ravana card in my Gold Saucer inventory.
Nika, why weren't you reading your Ravana card?
All right.
I don't know. Maybe
All right.
because 22 kills I don't have.
I am going to add a new rule, okay?
I think that's a fair question.
You think that kind of thing is fair? Like when they go way out of their way into like weird...
yeah, that
stuff,
I mean, we asked for trivia, and the name of Ravana's sword sounds like a fair trivia question.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, that does seem like fair game.
Just because we have little knowledge of the game. We're the one who made this game.
All right, fair enough then.
All right, Scry. Congrats.
I have a quick question though.
Congratulations, you won. You have been able to stump the crew. Congratulations. So we'll take down your address and we're gonna send you something out of the prize.
Send you a thing.
Yeah.
Can I actually request not?
No.
I already have them.
Eat it, dick. And just because of that,
you're getting that.
Yeah, and just because of that,
I think if nobody else gets the X mode, then maybe. But if someone else does, then no.
It'll be random.
Congratulations on your new CD. I hope you enjoy it. It's a damn nice CD.
All right. Next.
He just soloed LBR.
Oh man, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what prize you get. It'll be fun to see what shows up in the mail. All right, if you think you can stump LBR because it is just that easy, go ahead and send a Skype message on over to Limit Break Radio. I mean, I think we've proven just how easy it's going to be.
I told you we needed more for the FF14 stuff. I told you.
I feel like I should just be going through all of my minion text right now
if it's extreme mode, I feel like it should have been 4 out of 5, not 3 out of 5. Because just one more question, that's not too hard.
Yeah, but they get 2 more chances, and I feel like that's fair. So, all right.
Who's next?
Yes.
We have Ryuichi and the pipeline.
What's up, Ryuichi? How's it going, man?
Not a whole lot. Just busy with school and shit.
All right. Are you going to go the FF14 route, or are you going the LBR route?
14 route.
The 14 route. Okay, all right. So what is your first question for Stump the Crew?
All right, first question is, we have all the job crystals, right? Job crystals. There's one job crystal that's not like the rest. What job is it, and why is it?
What do you mean it's not like the rest? They're all stones.
No. There's something more to it than that.
I'm going to say astrologian because it can switch into two different jobs. Or not astrologian. Sorry, not
No,
astrologian.
he's talking about the job crystals themselves.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be something between summoner and scholar.
No, because those are two different job crystals.
He's saying there's one job crystal that's not like the rest. Although I can even tell you, I'm looking at them; they all look the same to me. So I'm not.
There's nothing about any of them that looks a little different or a little off.
Okay.
All right. Let me ask you guys this. All right. Well, Nika and Jux specifically, because you guys have done so many jobs, right?
You can't. Go ahead.
You can't what? This is our show. We can do whatever we want,
Yeah,
sir.
we make up
not you.
We make up the rules.
So all right. So for example, in the Ninja Quest line, like the job crystal, it's more than just a crystal. Like it's part of like the ninja lore and stuff like that. It's not just like at the end. It's like, all right, here's your job crystal, right? Was there anything special about you getting your job crystal in any of the other jobs that you can think of?
Well,
I'm not talking
not
to you.
you.
Up, get out of here.
Yeah,
We're deliberating here.
Yeah, don't give us clues.
What
You
the fuck are you-
just let us get stumped, Ryu.
My God.
all right.
Zip your lips.
I feel, gosh, it's so hard to remember now because I've only been doing the like 50 plus quests.
The paladin is is given to you by the ex-paladin.
Dark Knight is kind of like part of you too, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Wait, Dark Knight actually has a job crystal? I thought they don't have job crystals.
oh, they definitely do. All three of them
Yeah.
do.
Really?
They're called Soul of the Dark Knight, and it's like part of like. Yeah, I mean,
all
she's
of them
kind of like,
are all of them soul of?
Yeah, they all are.
Let's see. A white mage is from a deceased white mage that was super powerful. What's black mage? You did black mage.
Oh my God, so long ago.
Yeah, like this is hard. I know that warriors is more like your inner beast.
But they all came from another person that had them before you then.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, so let's go along
but
with that.
warriors was. I feel like warriors.
So what's
Quest
the
is
what's the
different.
Do any of them have any like
I know. I
weird
feel like
shapes?
warriors is different. I mean, are you talking? Is he talking about like the way they look or the way that they are in the quest?
I don't know, just something about them is
just
different.
something. This is awfully vague, Ryu.
Is that too vague? Like,
Yeah,
can we-
I don't know, man.
can
This
we
is
ask if it's-
You're on the right track.
it's pretty vague though. I mean, are you what are you?
you're on-
Okay, can I ask this? Is it something to do with their look or something to do with their quest line?
Quest line or the like. You're on the right track because every soul crystal has something in common, and that is it has been what's that word
Usually like passed down from someone else to you. Is
exactly.
that- So there's one that is different.
Okay, so if we're on the right track, I'm thinking that it might be the warrior one. So like, did you get like a physical sort of like here is this crystal, take it, or
what
was
I
it like
remember
made
from Warriors
somehow?
was you have the dude, like I think it was Curious Gorge, who gets overwhelmed by his inner beast, and you fight him, and then you like gain control over it or something. I don't know if anyone actually gives you one in the Warriors.
Because I was gonna say, in all the ones that I've done, I'm pretty sure it's just like here, take this crystal that used to be somebody else's, now it's yours.
Well, let's think, because the Dragoon. How was Dragoons like?
Yeah,
you,
wish Ascalia
you
was
inherited
here.
the Azure Dragoon thing, right?
Oh, maybe. Oh, would it be?
What?
Is it? It might be Dragoon because of the Azure Dragoon thing, Nika. You might be onto something there.
But that's still
I feel
passed
like
down.
all of these have be like, oh, well, it could be this because of this, or
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Dark Knight is also like your inner soul. or
Yeah.
something, right?
It's more. It's. Sorry, Rob. It's more. It's like you said. It has something to do with being passed down by another person.
Man, I don't even remember ninjas, white mages, or
The ninja one, you kill a ninja, and then the little guy, I forget his name, is like, well, here, take it and be a ninja.
Yeah, and for warriors, you get it from Curious Gorge or George or whatever.
I mean, I'm trying to think too of like in the lore. I know there's a lot of them where like you're the only one. Like in the black mage, you and like the other guy are the only black mage, and the monk.
Same thing
you
with
and
the
other
white
guy are
mage.
the
same
only
with
monk.
summoner.
White mage, summoner. Is there anywhere there's like a group of that? And you're
What about
like, not-
machinist?
I'm trying to remember the quest when I unlocked Machinist. You like go to the Gobby place.
It was so boring.
Yeah.
And then they like. I thought their banter was funny, and they just kind of hand it over to you, don't they? They're like, here you go, have a Machinist soul crystal.
I don't know. Man. I feel like Dark subverted a bit of the job quest a little bit, but I don't know. Stuff. I don't know. It's tough to know what you're looking for, Ryuichi.
People are saying apparently this has nothing to do with interpretation. Apparently, it's right in the description of the zone.
What? You're right. You're right. Someone said it. Machinist.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, because the Machinist, they just hand it to you. They're like, "Why don't you be a Machinist? Here you go."
Okay.
They just give it to you, right?
And that's the difference. Like, what does the stone say?
Oh, actually, I just brought it up so we can confirm this. All of them say, upon the surface of this, it is carved, blah, 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 from eras past. Machinist one says, unlike the other soul crystals, the surface of this multi-aspected stone has yet to be carved with the record of past deeds.
Okay.
It is the only one that doesn't have previous Machinist shit carved into it.
Okay. All right. Ryu, you kind of jumped the gun and said that we got it, so we're going to count it for us. So, you're 0 for 1. So, all right, on to your next trivia question.
Okie dokies. This is more along the lines of Black Mage. If one were to use the black magic without the gem of Shatoto in their possession, what would happen to them?
They implode from the inside. They like.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
They implode from the inside.
What was the question?
Oh my God, Juxta.
Okay, I'm managing a lot of. What
happens when a black mage or when someone tries to use black magic without being in possession of the gem of Shantoto?
Oh, okay.
It's a big part of the Black Mage quest line past 50.
And I actually wouldn't remember that. I was going to say that they turn into Void Send or something like that. So it's a good thing Nika was here.
Good job, Nika.
They die, and the whole part of the quest is they blame you for it, and you're like, no, it was them. They just died.
All right. I'm gonna make a ruling here. I'm gonna make a ruling. Since your first question was sort of like an edger. And you kind of jumped the gun to give us credit for it.
The jump the gun thing.
Yeah, you kind of jumped the gun to give us credit for it. You didn't let us kind of settle on a final answer. So we're gonna give you a third question. We're gonna give you a third whack at it, and that's it. All right. So that means you're locked out of Savage mode, but you do get a shot at
hard mode.
At hard mode. So you might get like a T-shirt or something out of the deal. So fire off your third question.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh no! Preparedness is a big name of this game.
I know. I'm having a blank slate right now. This again long themes of jobs.
Okay.
What is the special property of the warrior artifact armor?
Oh.
The special property.
Special property. Like does it help control your inner beast? That's like the only thing I remember from the warrior quest line was that controlling your inner beast is a big damn deal. And it's like the only thing that matters in the post 50 quest lines too. But I'm not sure if the warrior armor actually helps contain it or anything because
is it something that would have been on the armor description or no? Like where are you? Where's this sourced from?
It's in the job. It's in the job quest line itself.
It's in the job quest line itself. Okay, so
it's
curious. It's Curious Gorge's reason for
like giving it to you.
For you tracking it down. Why did he ask you to track it down? Nika, you did this recently.
No, I didn't do this recently. I did
that's right.
The later one,
50 to 60 recently. Yeah.
But I feel like almost the entirety of the original quest too, where like Curious Gorge or his brother or someone would go like kind of crazy, and you're like, whoa, why is this guy all crazy? And you're like, my inner beast cannot be controlled. So I don't know if it has to do with like using the warrior's spirit to tame your inner beast.
All right, let me ask you guys this question.
That's like my only answer.
If it was because the only two that I've done where I've gotten artifact armor was Black Mage and Ninja, and Black Mage was literally just there's some old Black Mage stuff in these chests, go get it. And for Ninja, it was like it's about getting like your traditional like armor and stuff that you need as like a ninja. So it was like a special thing, but it was still just here's some armor to get.
Yeah.
So was that all it was, or like was it like made or forged by anyone?
I don't think so. I don't. Nika, was it? I don't recall anything that it was like.
If there was anything special.
Yeah, especially because Curious Gorge wears it and still loses control, even past in the like 50 to 60 quest lines. He still loses control once or twice, and he's wearing it.
But the armor's supposed to help him control his inner beast. No, because
they end up telling you that like you control it just by your force of love and strength and
that's
awesome.
What you do. Like your character does, right? Like is such a good
and he like
warrior.
wants to learn from you. Yeah.
But otherwise, like in his case, does he say this armor's supposed to help me to do that?
I don't recall.
Yeah.
The answer is fuck you, Alex Trebek.
I mean, this is a good question. As long as this is fairly in the like lore, then I think this is a fair question.
Nika, I think I'm gonna go with your answer to try to control the inner beast. That's all we got. Yeah. That's all we got. Ryu, what's the answer?
Final answer.
The armor is what actually powers up your inner beast. So you're also more likely to lose control of it.
Oh, the opposite of what I said.
Oh, Nika. Nika.
Hey, okay, you were career warrior Nero for a long time there.
You never did the quest though.
Yeah, Nika.
And particularly the breastplate is the most potent. Each piece has that empowers the inner beast.
Yeah. You made your point. You're gonna get something out of it.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah, but Nika, I leveled warrior in 1.0. I mean, come on. I didn't even.
But you still have to do the quest to get the skills.
Yeah, I clicked through it on day 1 so I could start doing stuff that was fun. So anyway, Ryu, we'll decide. We're gonna let you know what you win. I don't. We'll
thong with Jux's face on.
Yeah,
it.
we'll we'll definitely send you something cool. But congratulations, you stumped us on 1. You squeaked away with it. Congratulations, you're gonna get a squeaker prize.
That was a 1% win.
All right. Well, thanks, Ryuichi, for being a contestant here on Stump the Crew. If you'd like to be a contestant, send a Skype message over to Limit Break Radio and let us know what your character name and server is, and we'll let you. We're going to give you a shot. Now, remember, if you call up and you want to do FF14 trivia, if you want to ask us FF14 trivia, well, you can do that. But you get it's best 2 out of 3. You get a total of 3 opportunities, and if you get that far, if you get to that point in the contest, you can choose to go into extreme mode. And ask us another question. If you can stump us one more time, you'll get something out of our premium prize closet, and that includes Carbuncle plushie, a gold Carbuncle plushie, a fat Chocobo plushie.
A drop that we need that would have went great for this.
What?
We need a guitar solo drop, but not just a regular one. There is a DLC in Borderlands with Mr. Torg, who's like super insane. Whenever he does a guitar solo, he like does it by mouth, and it sounds great, and we need that as a drop. How do I get that to you as a drop?
Find it on YouTube and send.
Haha! Yes. Okay. Extreme mode
again. Thank
you for derailing that.
Bringing the show to a grinding fucking halt while you tell a story about another game. Wow, awesome. Yeah, very
extreme
good.
mode.
You suck. All right, let's get. We have another contestant, Damage Atten, on from Sergeant Anus.
Hey, Damage Atten, how's it going?
What's with all these anus people?
Yeah, seriously. All right, so you have a choice. Are you going to be playing for the FF14 prizes, or do you want to go for the LBR path?
I'll go for the LBR.
All right.
Oh, an LBR question.
All right.
LBR. We got him now.
An LBR trivia question.
Got him right where we want him.
All right. So, Damage Atten, let's hear it. What is your LBR trivia question?
In what episode and part did Callow bring in a guest from leaving the room with a call?
Rephrase the question, please.
Say it again?
Yeah, say
what episode and part in the episode, since there was parts back then that Callow had a call and he brought in a guest afterwards. He re-entered the room.
I brought in a guest into the room after a call.
Okay, wait. Okay. So this is. I think this is the FF14 version of the show.
Yes.
And
no hits.
You don't have to give us hits.
Yeah, you don't. You don't have to confirm that damage. You
We're deliberating.
Yeah, you damage. The more you say, if you tell us that we're close.
I got a call.
Yes, in
and
the
then
middle
I
of the
went
show,
and got somebody.
It was Katie.
Well, don't say your name.
It would it's fine.
Okay.
It would have been Katie.
We said it on the show. Yeah, we welcomed her as Katie.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, then
so you're right.
That was Katie.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was pretty early on.
Yeah, that was. I
think that was before me.
It
so
was.
Like 3, because I came in episode 4?
Yeah, that might have been episode 3.
Yeah. Because we were going out, going out partying after the show, and people started to come over while we were kind of wrapping it up.
Because I wasn't in episode 1.
Yeah.
And I think even in episode 2, I was there, but I wasn't in the show yet. I was still out in your living room, and we were just kind of doing little bits with me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it was episode 3.
Yeah.
But what part, 1 or 2?
Part? I would assume it was later in the show, so Katie didn't have to wait that long.
Right.
So I would assume it was episode 3, part 3. That is not our final answer yet.
Part 3 is the email part.
I know.
Right? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think? That's my most educated guess.
So how long do you remember her sitting in the room?
I don't think it was that long.
I don't feel it was long enough to be rude.
Yeah, exactly. So we must have been almost done, right?
Yeah, we had to be almost done because I feel like she would have. If it was in part 2, then she would be sitting through part 2, and then we'd go out, and then we'd come back in, and she'd be right there.
Yeah, because I feel like we probably would have sent her a message and been like, "We're wrapping it up soon. Come on over."
Okay, so you want to go with 3 part 3?
Yeah, we're gonna say episode 3 part 3.
Damage Atten, was it episode 3 part 3?
You guys got the episode right, but I think it's part 2 if I remember correctly from when I listened back on it.
But it was Katie.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Sorry, Damage. You did not win our trivia challenge. Better luck to you next time. You lose. If you would like to be a contestant on Stump the Crew, and you would like to play for either a classic LBR Path Tag keychain or some sweet FF14 swag, then send a Skype message over to the Skype account Limit Break Radio. Let us know what your character name is and what server you're from.
I'm confused though. If it's best 2 out of 3, doesn't he still have 2?
No. For the Path Tag, it's just 1. That's like easy mode.
Yeah, Path Tag is easy mode, and you only get 1 on the Path Tag. So, all right, do we have our next contestant lined up?
Yes, we do, I think.
All right.
We have Isabel Drake of Bell AIDS on the line.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Loud.
Oh, ball AIDS, I get it now.
Noises. Hi, how's it going?
Hello?
Hi, you're on Limit Break Radio. Do you want to play the LBR trivia game, or do you want to play the FF14?
14.
All right. You got a lot of noise in the background there, pal.
Do you have like a fan or something going?
Yeah, I do. I can shut it off.
Yeah,
definitely turn that off.
It's pretty loud. All right. Oh, that's much better. At least, well, that's a little.
It's a little better.
A little bit.
Give him too much credit.
Much better. But okay. All right. Let's hear your FF14 trivia question. Number 1. Let's go.
All right. On a trip to the New World, Merlib apparently rode on a giant fish. What's the name of the fish?
Our resident Maelstromers.
Yeah, come on.
And
I
Merlwib
remember
lovers.
a book in the freaking library saying that they don't know how true this even is, right? That it might actually even be false.
It's part of the fishing log, so even the rumor.
Ooh. Oh, it's part of the fishing log. Fuck. See, I thought for a minute I thought that it might be tied into the Pericos and the other one, Myth. That's kind of attached to Seal Rock, but that's not it.
Like,
Nika, where's your Femro pride?
Yeah,
Come
what
on.
the fuck?
What is this?
I mean, gosh, I don't know. All I remember reading was that it might just be a rumor and not even true, but I don't know if I ever knew the name of the fish.
Yeah, but it's a legend, and it's. I feel like this is a fair question, especially because it's in the fishing. All
right.
I mean, it's like a description of one of the fish that you can catch.
Yes, it is the actual description of the fish.
Probably when you catch the fish, it probably says that in A Tale of a New World, Merrill Webb is rumored to
Well, I can tell you right now, the biggest fish that I've never caught because like it's too fucking hard is the Titanic sawfish. I'm trying to think of what other big fish there are.
I think it's the assassin fry.
It's gonna have to be one of the ones you get through big fishing, and I haven't unlocked big fishing because I can't get the Titanic sawfish to catch. So I have friends that I'm sure would know the answer.
Cilician says the education system is failing in Limsa.
Like, yeah, because if you catch it, because I don't know the names of the big fish you can catch. The only one I know is Titanic sawfish because I can't catch it, and I really don't think that would be the one she would ride.
You can't think of like any other like legendary fish that you can catch?
What about the Dark Knight?
Well, because after you turn in the quest for the Titanic sawfish, it unlocks big fishing. So like big fishing isn't something I've unlocked yet, and I don't think she would ride on like a little Limson anchovy. So I have no idea.
So, do we want to take a guess, or did we just get stumped?
My only guess is Titanic sawfish.
Let's do that one.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, our answer is Titanic sawfish. What's is that right?
No, it's the helmsman's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my second. Grumble, grumble.
All right, you got one.
All right, that's one. You're on.
That's a good question.
Yep. All right. That was fair. All right. What's your next one?
What is the name of the Ishgardian Holy Scripture?
Isn't that the Holy See?
The Holy See?
No,
that's the Holy.
That's the person, but it's not okay.
The Holy See is the name of the Ishgard.
Okay, so it's what do they call their version of the Bible, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Man, why don't we know these guys? We should know this one.
Does anyone ever
the book of how to be a douchebag?
Oh man, I do feel like we should know.
Yeah,
this is one we should know.
What's the? No, it wouldn't have been named after Thornton in some way because he preached it too. Fuck.
Maybe it is the Holy See. Like,
just don't mind me. I'm gonna just text Athos really quick, guys.
I feel like if we had stocked our ranks with someone like Athos,
I was gonna say, wasn't that the plan when we first met with the Stump the Crew?
Yeah,
we were gonna have Athos Asher on as well.
I don't know why we didn't do that.
Drop the ball there.
I know.
Yeah,
well, if we
forgot about that little partner
We'll do this
plan.
again when there's another lull in like 8 weeks between.
Oh, so next patch?
Yeah, right. Between 3.1 and 3.2.
Goiku Star 7 says the Holy See is another name for Minfilia's breasts.
Do the holy double D's?
No.
I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, let's go with the Holy See then if we have no other.
Yeah, we'll just
good
go with the
guesses.
Holy See, even though I know that's not it.
Right.
Alright, the answer was taken from the Shiva Triple Triad card. It's the Enchiridion.
Oh, I knew that one. I did know that one.
Sure you did, Annie.
I did. No, it's just I
should have said it then.
He probably found this out on his journey to Henger's Crucible.
Oh no, I did.
See, I want to look at this.
I did. I've heard that
what
before.
would really sting? If someone stumps you on a question relating to the Crucible, how much would that sting?
Well, there's no official lore for it, so I don't
But
think
yeah,
that's
okay,
possible.
that was a good question.
That
It
was
says it's the scripture that branded Shiva as the original heretic.
All right, fair enough.
There's
that was
two.
Good. That was good.
That wins you hard mode. Did you want to go for extreme?
Yeah, I do.
No,
all right,
extreme mode. All
we've
right.
got someone stepping up to the extreme plate. All right, so let's see if you can just strike us out. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
All right. Which of the Zalia tribes are trained to go all Bear Grylls to drink their own piss?
What's that? The Zala tribes? What's that?
The Aura with the dark scales.
There's tribes?
Okay, say the question again.
Jackson might know this.
Which of the Zayla tribes are trained to drink their own piss?
Where would it have mentioned their tribes? Is that just like
the naming conventions in the official forums?
Ooh, no, that is
that's outside of, so that's outside of the game.
Yeah, that's supplemental. That's supplementary material. It's got to be something in the actual game itself.
I got another.
So, all right.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure if that's something like that was mentioned in the character creation screen. Like,
no.
I'm curious what the answer is.
Yeah, for shits and giggles.
Yeah, what is the answer?
The Byron tribe.
How many tribes are there? I thought there was just the Zayla, and then there was the other one. I didn't know there was tribes within the Zayla.
There's like 50 Zayla tribes.
Oh.
Yeah, the Zayla and the other thing that's less tribes and more like I'm not really sure how you would.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
it's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be something. It's got to be like said by an NPC or something in the game. It can't just be something from the forums. So, all right. Next question.
After the events of the vault, you can talk to Astian, and he uses a swear word that's the Eorzean equivalent of the word fuck. What is it?
Stocko. I have no idea what this is.
Ooh, shit.
You can look this word up in Google Translate, and it will say fuck on the receiving end.
Then it must be from a language, like an actual language?
It's from, that older English type deal.
So it's Old English.
It is the quest immediately following.
Is it bugger? I think it might be bugger. I mean, it seems like it might English slang is something that's kind of like drawn.
I'm gonna go with you on this.
I mean, I kind of think that it would be that it might be bugger. Nika,
I don't know.
I'll defer to you.
Bugger sounds like something Square Enix would put in there to have somebody saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say bugger. Is that it?
No, the word is swiving. SWIVING.
Ooh.
He goes, damn them and their swiving round table.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Frat dash Stocko.
All right. We're going to give that one to you, so you get an extreme prize.
And now we can curse in Eorzea.
Yeah, well...
That's the real reason I wanted to teach you guys that.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm glad you... I'm glad I know that now.
You swiving little worm.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for playing today. And
Don't touch his dick!
We'll definitely... we'll make sure to get your address to send you one of the extreme prizes. Which one is he gonna get? What do you think?
Don't know.
Personally, I think the Fat Chocobo is the coolest one.
I think let's give him the poster.
The poster?
Because it would just drive Scry crazy. Because Scry asked for it. Let's pick one. Gold Carby. How about that one?
That sounds great.
Great.
Gold
All right,
Carb
you're gonna
get the gold carbuncle.
Congratulations, you get the gold carbuncle. We're gonna get your information on where to send that. And thanks for playing Stump the Crew. All right, if you want to be a contestant for Stump the Crew, send a Skype message over to the Skype account Limit Break Radio. Let us know what your character name and your server is, and we'll get you on the show. And we'll let you ask your
see if you can stump us. It's really hard.
Your trivia questions.
Not many have been able to do it thus far.
You know what I think would have been a better rule is if we get one question right of the 14, then you're done. So if you keep going, I mean, you're on a roll, but if we get one in, then you're out.
Ooh.
Because obviously we're not very good at this game. So we need every advantage we can get.
They just get super specific. They're like, we're going to go buy this like $1 million pet and look at the quest text and make a question out of that. Or is this really hard card that nobody else is going to have in the crew, so we're going to get this. Just, man. Come on, ask us what color you stole his eyes are.
Blue. All right.
They are glazed over with ether.
The correct answer is ether colored.
The correct answer is blind.
We got our next contestant, and it is Melcuria of Sergeant Anus.
A lot of Sergeant Anuses today. Melcuria, welcome to Limit Break Radio.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
It's been going great.
I didn't know Melcuria was a girl.
She's been on the show. Called the show before, you dolt.
Was I here?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Malcuria.
you messed up my name.
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure Juxta messed it up. I
No.
never mess up names.
No.
How would
No.
I have messed up the name? I don't introduce them. That was definitely Juxta.
No.
I didn't mess up her name. I don't believe that.
Anyway, Malcuria, do you want to do Limit Break Radio trivia or Final Fantasy 14 trivia?
I would like to go for the 14 trivia.
All right,
Hard mode it is.
another 14 trivia. All right, let's start off with your first question.
All right, so I am going to start this off with a little myth for you guys. Okay, so any Lumenson who's ever boarded a boat has heard of the tale. Back when the world was not but a dry, lifeless rock, Linlane created a giant serpent. From its massive maw, the creature spat forth water until the land was filled. To prevent the world from being completely submerged, the navigator trapped the serpent in a floating island with the warning that if it were ever to be freed, the seas would rise until the world ended. What specific grand company, phrase does this originate?
Till sea swallows all.
Yep, you got it.
Yep. Yeah. That's the Pericos myth.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the Seal Rock myth.
No.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Good job.
All right. So 0 for 1, you get another chance.
All right. Okay, so during this year's The Rising, Masayoshi Silken mentioned he would like to see the 18th room filled with what?
Girls wearing
The
thigh high, like the
culotte, something.
the healer culotte thingies.
Of a rock.
The knee socks.
The knee socks.
I know, but
I need the specific
name.
item.
Yeah.
It's the
Is it the arachne?
arachne culottes of healing.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
All right, Malcuria. Thank you for playing Stump the Crew. You did
Those were good questions.
That was
Those were
good
fun.
question.
Well, of course it's fun when we get it right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But those were good questions. They had very, specific, straight cut answers.
Nothing we had to actually deliberate on for a half an hour.
Or write a thesis about.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Ryuichi.
Thank you, Malcuria, for playing, and we hope that you'll play next time when we play Stump the Crew. Are we getting toward the end of our contestant?
We got about 4 or 5 more people.
4 or 5 more people, really? Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Are any of them repeats of people joining again?
they're not.
No repeats.
No repeats yet.
Oh, Skuro didn't try to call back in?
Not yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Skuro. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, next contestant is Grave Tempo from Leviathan.
Hey, finally someone who's not from Sergeant Anus.
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Heard
I don't
that
know
word
that
in a
we've
while.
ever had
Either.
anyone call in from Leviathan
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah, Leviathan.
Well, welcome, guy whose name I forgot already. How fares the server of the Great Serpent?
It's all right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so do you want to stump us on Limit Break Radio trivia or Final Fantasy 14 trivia?
LBR sounds more fun.
All right,
That's what we
LBR
want.
trivia it is. All right, so here's your shot. Go for it.
Okay, in 14.3, the showdown, Juxta and Callow had a rap battle. They managed to insult Nika 3 times in that rap battle. What were the 3 insults?
Oh
God!
One of them,
guys.
all right, this is a good one.
This is a good
all right.
one. I like this.
One of them had to do with her dump truck hands.
Yep.
Okay.
No helping.
Well,
yeah.
All right. So one had to do with the dump truck hands.
This is a mean question.
It's a good one.
I'm sure something else is. They're all femro jokes, aren't they?
I feel like they might have been. All right. Dump truck hands was one.
Sing it.
Oh, I don't remember. Are you kidding me?
The lyrics.
Oh
God. Okay. So,
Trying to think of all the jokes you guys have made at me and try.
Because that's really all they ended up being. So it's just a matter of finding the right one. Yeah.
Gosh.
All right, so dump truck hands. I'm trying. We made fun of number 6. We made fun of a Nero's beard.
Was it?
This is a good one. I like this one.
Was there anything about a femro dick?
No. We might have made fun of you for being a femro, but nothing that specific.
Something about not being a paladin.
Or looking like a
maybe
dude?
something
What about
about
looking
her
like a
stinking
dude?
or smelling bad.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like the fact that my character looks like a guy is a very long-running joke.
Yeah, but that's not very creative and original. I wouldn't have put that in a rap.
Dump Truck Hands is more original than that.
Well, it's just a little bit more eloquent than you look like a man.
I don't know. I feel like that was in there.
Yeah, maybe you look like a man was.
Maybe. All right. Well, we'll say look something to do with her looking masculine as our second one, and third insult. Did we just
something weak like a paladin?
Oh, you know what? It might have, or was it just something like really lame and crass, like just calling her a name, like a loser or something?
They were all comparative.
Yeah, they were all comparative.
All comparative.
Hands like dump truck
you guys
hands.
comparing each other to her.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Man, you guys wrote this. And don't
I know. You know, even if we come up with a second one, I don't know if we're gonna get all three. Juxta, you think maybe we should?
I think we got to give it to him.
I think we're gonna have to concede. What were they?
Yeah. What were they?
One that she was a crier or a crybaby.
Oh, yeah! Damn it!
God
damn it!
you
'Cause
guys.
she is the crybaby.
Son of a
Not
bitch.
really.
Terrible.
And,
all right. And what was the
last
third one?
The last one was that she was unattractive after taking a poo for some reason.
It was a poop.
You had that one, yeah.
What is that even in reference to?
It's just being mean.
He was right. He had to rhyme poo with something.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Oh, good job.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Congratulations. You're gonna get
that
one of
was
these.
a great one.
You're gonna get one of these classic LBR path tags. Super cool keychain accessory, and congratulations. You stumped us. We're gonna be getting a hold of you to get your information.
That
and know where to
was
send
such
it.
a good one.
Good one.
Like, that's a really good one.
That's the kind of stuff we want.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I want to give him
Thanks a lot.
something
It was
else.
really fun doing this.
Oh, thank you for participating in Stump the Crew. Take it easy. We'll make sure to get you your path tag. Keychain.
You know what? I assume Jux and Fairville will probably be the one sending the stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, that was such a good question. I want to give him something else. All right.
Okay.
Remember when you were moving, you were from your old place into here. You went through a bunch of stuff, and you know you found those old like prints, laser prints, or
screen prints.
Screen prints, and we had like the old LBR logo from the original Limit Break radio.
Yeah.
We have two of those at our place.
Oh,
I am gonna send you mine.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Those
I'm
are
going to
cool.
send you my original Limit Break Radio 1.0 screen print of like what we use for the logo.
Yeah, it's like it would be
It
like
had like the Brenner Tower in the back, and then it had like all of us.
It's sort
on
of
it.
like a classic Final Fantasy logo.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Yep.
I think it was Sellsword that made
I think it was
that.
Sellsword that made that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can look forward to that too. Maybe I'll even have no, because Nika won't be able to.
But that
I
was
will
a great
sign it
that-
for you personally because I am awesome.
Yeah, well, that was a great question.
That
We'll
was
make
a
sure
great
we'll make sure to get you some fun LBR stuff. So thank you very much for playing Stump the Crew. If you want to join in and if you want to play Stump the Crew, send a Skype message over to the Skype account Limit Break Radio. Let us know what your character name and your server is, and you better make that decision soon because after this next contestant, we're gonna close the phone line.
Closing the phone lines,
and then it's gonna be only the people who have put in the request to play the game.
Okay.
All right. So do we have our next contestant on the line?
Our next contestant is Saskiode from Midgard.
Saskiode, what's
you
going
lose.
on?
Next caller.
So I have a question before I ask my questions.
Okay.
Can some of the
Highly
trivia be
unorthodox.
from 1.0?
It's not in the game.
I think it depends on how closely it's tied in with the lore.
And how we could possibly verify it, because since 1.0, it's hard to verify a lot of that stuff. I'm
going to leave that decision on you, Aniro, but I would say no because that cuts out two of the people who could possibly know it.
Yeah. I want to.
I think if it's something that's still referred to in the lore or is well known, I'd say maybe it's fair game, but...
It was more along the lines of job abilities.
Yeah,
probably not.
No, absolutely, no.
That's too specific.
And going forward, just
Way
be on the
too
safe
specific.
side, I would say nothing from 1.0.
Yeah.
Because if it's referenced in 2.0, then it should be in 2.0.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, if it's something like to do with the difference between the Circle of Knowing and the Scions, like they were actually separate in 1.0 and now they're together, I think that's a fair question or something like that.
But that's still kind of highly subjective.
Just for the sake of avoiding all the confusion, let's just say no 1.0 questions.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
So then I'll just ask an LBR question.
Okay, an LBR question.
Good choice.
All right.
How many times did I get you guys on Level Up?
I don't think. I wasn't on Level Up at all. Was I?
It was.
I was on Level Down.
It's the web comic. Webcomic.
Oh! I love Level Up.
Yeah.
I know that Aniro was in
for a FanFest one.
Was in one for a FanFest.
There was another one that I was in. I'm going to say 2
because I don't know that I was ever in one.
I was never in one.
I think you were in a panel of one, maybe, Kahlo. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I think he did get him to do a little panel one of us. Were you in 2 separate ones by yourself?
I think so. I was in. I remember
you were in one interviewing Sass.
Yeah.
And you were wearing an O hat, and you were ugly.
Yeah. And then
there was definitely a panel one. Yep.
Yeah. I want to say 2.
That you were in 2 or 2 total?
No, 2 total.
But I thought you just said you were in 2 and Cal was in 1.
Well, technically, if there was a panel one, he's in that one.
Yeah. No, so. I think I was in 1. Oh wait, was there a third one?
I think
there may have been a third one.
I don't know. There were at least
there was a
2.
color. There was a color one. There was a black and white one. Was there a third one?
You have to remember most of Level Up was black and white.
I think there was 3 because there was the one with you interviewing Sass, and then I feel like there was a colored one, and you were like up on a podium or something like that. But then I also feel like there was one of all of us just like at a long table. So I think there might have been 3.
I think there was 3.
Are we gonna, as our final answer?
I think so.
All right, final answer 3.
Is it 3?
It was 2.
Snap.
Damn.
However, unfortunately, because that is not featured in any podcast,
It was featured in podcasts.
No. That's fair. That's fair. All right. And Saskia, you're going to get a classic LBR Path Tag keychain. You'll be able to appreciate this. I know you will.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. All right, Sass. Thanks for calling up, man, and playing Stump the Crew. If you want to play Stump the Crew, send a Skype message. No, this is it. This is it. That was you had the duration of that contestant to send in your Skype message to be a contestant for Stump the Crew. We have locked in our final contestants. How many more? How many more? Do we have 4?
3 newcomers and 3 oldcomers.
So we have 6.
Ooh.
That's all he asked. He asked you how many do we have left. So 6 is the
3
answer.
and 3.
3 and 3.
Yep.
I don't know if we. I mean. We've been going for 2 hours already. I don't know that we're going to do repeats.
Okay.
Already no repeats.
What?
Well, let's
any
see.
of those
if everyone
repeats?
He said there's 3 that haven't gone yet and 3 that want to go again.
Oh, I thought he just said there's 3 newcomers.
3 newcomers and 3 oldcomers.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think he meant people who were already in the list. Okay, fair enough.
All right. So
just 3 then.
We're going to go through the 3 newcomers. We're going to look at how much time we have left, and we may or may not.
Decision.
Yeah, if they all ask LBR questions, that could go really fast.
Yeah. We may relegate their second time around to LBR questions.
Especially because we told Skuro that.
I was going to say, that might be fair. If we don't have the time relegating them to LBR questions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I want Skuro to have a rematch.
So have LBR questions ready to go.
Okay, I'll send the shout out to them. But in the meantime, we have Nashu Makura of Ultros.
Nashu.
Ultros.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, thanks for.
I really thought that was going to be a girl's voice.
Thanks for calling up and playing Stump the Crew.
Thank you.
All right. So do you want to ask us Final Fantasy 14 trivia or LBR trivia?
Final Fantasy. And
all right.
Beforehand, I'm just going to say I'm going to go extreme. I'm misrating.
Okay. All right.
What is your question
misrating to be here? All right. Question number 1.
All right. Name 2 of the top. Nope. This is really weirdly question. I'm going to skip that one.
Okay.
Good idea.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, weird specific questions.
All right, so you lost that one. Moving on.
No. He knew better and was able to edit it out. That's smart. Good job.
owlbears / mirror knights were used by the Allegan Empire. What was their reason for their disuse? There are 2 reasons. You name one of them.
Owl bears. This is probably a detail that you find out when going through Fractal.
Yeah, I'm going to say that that's probably an Ozus Law thing. I'm going to say that they were...
Too violent?
I want to say too violent.
Do you want to go with that as our final answer then?
Nico,
final answer.
Nico, what do you recall?
I don't.
You don't. It is one of the. I think it is one of the Fractal.
I think you're right,
entries.
and I know everything in Fractal was like an experiment. Of some sort.
So they were probably too violent and unpredictable.
Because they came after the Escalions, which were the preludes.
The fans of Escalia.
No.
The birds.
Yeah, the preludes to the what do you call them? The Ixion.
Mm-hmm. So
or not Ixal. Thank you.
So do we want to go with they were too violent and unpredictable?
Guys, I mean,
that's the only thing that I could possibly.
You
come up
both were
with.
thinking that, so
Yeah.
we'll go for it.
All right, we're gonna go with too violent and unpredictable.
You guys are right.
All right.
In the description, it says they were disused for their lack of intelligence and proclivity for violence.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Fucking
cool.
owl beasts.
Yeah.
Dickheads.
All right. 0 for 1. You've. Yeah. All
We hit
right.
him with salted earth. Good job.
All right.
He's on the ropes.
Yes. Let's
knock him off the edge.
Let's hear your second attempt.
Let's see here. During the Hildebrand quest line, when Hildebrand first sees his father Godbert, what does he do to him? He attacks him specifically with a type of move.
Come on, Juxta. Come on, this one is.
I know what he does, but I don't think I know like
Godbert suplexes him?
Yeah, I think it's the suplex.
Yeah, he grabs him and then
Yeah, that's a
bends over.
yeah,
a
okay.
suplex. Then we're gonna say.
Well, Godbert always does the suplex.
Yeah,
Did
but
Hildebrandt do that?
Hildebrandt attacks his father? Or
I thought Godbert sprinted after Hildebrand.
Yeah, Hildebrand ran away, and Godbert chased after him, and then when he got up to him, he grabbed him and then did the slow motion and smash him in the ground.
Okay, so final answer, suplex?
Yes.
Darn.
Yes. Okay.
I thought these were hard.
Oh, sorry.
RNGs, this is not in your favor today.
That was like a 90% wipe. I can't believe it.
That was an early pull. Is that what that was?
It was Ao's pulling the boss.
Your Dragoon just elusive jumped off the platform.
Luckily for you, though, this is pretty fun. This is probably something we'll be doing again in the future, so you will have another shot.
Absolutely. Thank you for calling up and being a contestant. We do appreciate it.
It was a nice try.
All right. Yeah. Seriously, thank you for listening to Limit Break Radio. We appreciate it. So, all right.
Betty wish you would have used that convoluted one now.
Yeah, well, we may have disqualified the question, though. I mean,
but we may not have.
That's true. That's true. You never know.
We'll never know.
You never know. All right. So we've got 2 more new contestants, maybe a couple of more.
Skuro did say that his new question is LBR question.
Okay, all right. We could probably.
I'm communicating with him.
Okay.
Don't worry about
All
that.
right.
All right, you're doing your job. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah. Well, seriously, you could have fooled any of us.
I've been doing it perfectly. Thank you very much. All right. We got Jedis Asiato from Diabolos on the line.
Thanks.
Nice, good spread of servers today now.
Absolutely. Yeah, now.
It's like he just put all the Sergeant Anus people first.
Right.
Favoritism.
All right. Welcome to the show. And are you going to ask us a Limit Break Radio trivia question or a Final Fantasy 14?
Final Fantasy 14 question.
All right. An FF14 question. All right, guys, put your thinking caps on. Ask us your first question.
All right. In the Blood storyline, you travel from Gridania all the way to Coerthus. What is the group searching for?
Okay.
In the what storyline?
In the
Bard. The Bard. I remember this. Because that was one of the first duties that I lost and had to get better gear.
See, I only remember bards from 1.0. It's really weird. I don't know why I don't remember.
Yeah,
2.0.
Come on, Juxta, you used to be a bard too.
Well, you had to run through it, Nika. You had to go through it again in the 2.0 storyline. Why wouldn't you remember that? What the hell?
I'm trying.
All right.
Okay, because I know the duty is to the left of the observatory. Why do they send us there? Oh, it has something to do with your the guy who's teaching you. I forget
the old dude.
His name, the old dude though. But you were going there because that is where he let down his squadron,
his comrade in arms,
his comrades in arms, and they all died. So you were going to the site of where they died. Does that sound right, Juxta?
Yeah.
That's gonna be our final answer.
That's the only part of it. Remember, this is for Heavensward. So do you want to clarify more, or I think you're talking about the level 50 part.
Oh, this is for Heavensward?
Oh, this is the Heavensward Bard quest?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm doing them right now. Wait. Okay. He said you go from Gridania to no, I'm not there yet.
Gridania to Korthus.
Yeah, I'm recalling the original Bard storyline at level 50.
I just did the 54 quest, and all you did was help some dragoons who sings a song, kill some dragons.
Well, yeah, because it's.
Well, why do you go there? What are they looking for?
You went to. Why'd they go? Oh, wait, why'd they go to Kurthus?
Yeah.
To find. It's at the very beginning. Then it's there's this. Well, I know there's this dragoon chick who sings this song about sending souls to heaven or sending souls to the beyond, and they wanted to come find that song and figure out if they could learn it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. What is the name of that song specifically?
Oh, come on! Shut up! No, you're moving the goalposts now. We got that twice. You're lucky that we're not counting that as two questions. Yeah. No, we got that. Sorry. All right.
I can tell you that they thought it was going to be a song about sending evil souls to the beyond, but it turns out it's actually a song of mourning. If that's what you're going for.
Yeah, it was a ballad of oblivion, and it turned out that it wasn't even a real thing. It was just.
It was a song of mourning. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good thing Nika just did that.
Yeah, I just did that today. Right before the show.
All right.
That was a near wipe there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Here's your second question.
From the Machine storyline, I just finished getting this to 60 the other day.
Shit.
What is the at the end of the storyline, at level 60, you fight a group of dragons, and you're saving this one guy. Who are you saving from what horde? Either part would be fine.
We either have to say who you're saving or from what horde?
Yes.
Yeah. Does anybody have a level 60 machinist?
No.
Nope.
No, well, okay. Well, those of you said you've done some of the machinist quests, right?
I unlocked the job.
I did one, yeah.
I'm not even.
The answer would be the old guy that. The girl that doesn't want to shoot guns.
There's a girl who doesn't want to shoot guns.
Isn't there?
No. Well, there's a girl. I remember there's the girl who.
There's a timid girl who's all.
No,
timid.
she looks timid.
Yeah, but then she's
actually
a
badass.
But then she becomes timid again to hide or something. Bullshit.
I don't think she's doing it to hide. I think she's doing it to so that people don't expect her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's my answer because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
Yeah.
all right. Well, hold on. Let's maybe we can come up with the horde then.
The horde.
The horde of dragons. Would it be like for example when you say horde is each of the main Tiamat,
kind of
Midgar Stormer, does that count as the horde?
It's not one specifically from the Heavensward part. It's only mentioned in the Machinist story.
Okay, we're fucked.
Wasn't there some kind of dragon that was really stupid, Heart Stomper or Big Gnasher, a really dumb name?
I have no idea, man.
Know.
I think we're gonna have to concede this question.
We're gonna have to concede this one.
If any of those things that we said were right, we'll count that. But otherwise, we lose.
Yeah, no. What is it?
Go for that chick who doesn't want to shoot things.
Yeah.
So,
what is it?
The guy is the one that gives you a hard time. His name is Tettlegrinch, and you save him from a dragon. He actually sends you to kill, whose name is Very Selen. That they end up attacking him.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
None of us have done machinist.
You're 1 for 2. Here you go. This is your chance to beat hard mode.
Yep. All right. Yeah. If you want the shot at extreme mode, then
you've got to get this one right.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
All right. And for my ninja storyline in the Heavensward part, you're helping its princess throughout the whole time. Where does she hail from?
Wait, which storyline was it?
Which storyline?
Ninja.
The ninja part from 50 to 60.
Oh, you guys. Oh,
you two. Doma, isn't it?
You two ninjas, you better get this fucking right. Does it
get more specific than just Doma?
It's actually not Doma. It's
no,
in
it's
that
not
area.
Doma.
It's not Doma.
Don't tell
Yeah,
us.
don't help us. You screw yourself if you help us. Don't just resist that urge.
Especially because we have 2 career ninjas. Come on, guys.
I mean, seriously, come on.
It's like some kind of A word, like Asagi or something like that, but I know it's not that.
Oh my god.
Princess hailing from a land. That means it's probably something that we might actually go to someday.
No, it's basically like she hails from this like town or castle or something, and like she has like bodyguards that are from there, and that's like she's a princess of that place, but it's not actually a real place yet. It's like in the region around.
Yeah,
Doma
and
or
when it
whatever,
says
but-
princess, it's not like, a big princess in a castle.
Oh.
Just to their tribe, she's considered like the princess or whatever.
Even her clan's name, even.
Yeah, the clan. So like, but I mean, I don't.
No, he's saying you can come up with the clan name.
How can you not know?
Because it's a
quest
fucking
text.
Japanese word and they all look the same to me.
Yeah. I'm not some fucking weeaboo like Nika.
Are you fucking kidding me?
For the longest time, I thought Ryuichi and Ryuichi were the same person. Give me a break here.
You just said the same name
You
twice.
just said
you meant
that, yeah, you
Ryugo.
dumb
Yeah, see, exactly. Thank you. I proved my point.
They are the same person. I'm confused too.
I can't say it. I don't know what.
Are you kidding me?
All right, we're gonna go with the. Hey, you didn't know your warrior quest line either.
I did it in 1.0.
Don't you have to redo it for 2.0?
This is 50 to 60. 50 to 60. Come on.
We're gonna go with the Asagi.
yeah.
ASAGI.
Yeah. There's a K in there too.
No, the correct place is the Yatsurugi clan.
Yatsurugi.
Unbelievable.
We were close.
Yeah, there was an A and an
You
I.
had the gi at the end.
We were close. We're gonna count that as a win for
All right,
us.
good job, LBR.
No.
All right. Did you want to go for extreme mode now?
Yeah, now
Now's your choice.
Yep. Do you
Honestly, I love to, but I've only done 3 jobs, and you guys killed my first one, so I'm gonna split my differences right now.
All right. Please stay with the loot vault.
All right. Well, because you had you had some good questions here, and you were able to stump us. We're gonna send you a Limit Break Radio T-shirt. So good. Congratulations. You were able to stump the crew successfully. So thanks for playing our game here today.
Thank you. It was fun.
All right, cool.
All right, see you later.
If people really wanted to fucking stump us, they'd be asking crafter questions.
Why did you say that?
We only have one person left?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna play this game again.
Better start crafting.
It's okay. I know the Weaver quest pretty well.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay, so they're not going to ask any Weaver quests.
I'm sorry. Our last contestant just asked a question about Ninja 50 to 60, and these two motherfuckers didn't know
it was something like super specific. It was a Japanese. You wouldn't have been able to know that.
If it was part of the Dark Knight quest line, maybe.
I don't think so.
All right. Do we have our final contestant on the line here?
Our final newcomer contestant is Zygorous Wreck of Gilgamesh.
Zygus, thanks for calling for calling Limit Break Radio here. Do you want to ask us a Limit Break Radio trivia question or FF14 trivia?
Final Fantasy 14.
All right. I'm stepping up to the big
Good
plate.
mic quality, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to compliment you on that.
Yeah. All right. What's your first question here?
All right. What is the nickname given to the accompanying node minion by Wedge?
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, the little node that you follow around and as they give it a name.
Gilly!
Yes!
Yeah! High five, Nero!
Nice. Yes, Gilly. We got that one. Woo! All right. Next one.
All right. There are 2 subspecies of chocobo for Rogadin and Lalafels. Can you name them?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, there are?
Well, it's basically lore reasons on why you have giant ones for Rogadins and tiny ones for Lalafels, but I have no fucking clue.
I'm not sure I even knew that was in the lore.
I would say Petite and El Grande.
Now, hold on. Is this in
Like
FF14?
it, love it, and must have it.
Yes, it is in FF14.
Supersized.
Where do you find that information?
It's probably the Chocobo Forest quests or something. I don't know.
Oh, man. Was it something with Heaven's Word? Did they add it with Heaven's Word?
No.
No?
Wow.
Oh, man. I don't even have the slightest inkling of a clue.
And I didn't call you a weeaboo. That was Juxta. Ryuichi.
You're all weeaboos to me.
Okay, well, he wants to know what they're called or why.
The subspecies.
The subspecies. Yeah, no idea.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing.
I got nothing. I can't even.
Yeah, all I know is like drought chocobos, but those are 2 people chocobos.
I can't even put up
and the fat.
Well, what's the answer?
Okay, for Lalafels, they're called Belladian Jeannettes, and for Rogadins, they're called Destriers.
Yep,
I would have no idea.
Destria Bray. It's apparently on the company Chocobo mount description.
Are you serious? Wow.
That's probably why Destria sounds familiar.
Okay, all right. Congratulations. That was a great question. I'm gonna compliment you on that. I really enjoyed that one. All right. Now for even an LBR theme prize in a shot at extreme mode.
Yep.
Do you? What's your third question?
Wait, we got his first question.
No, I know. Third question.
Third question, right.
Oh. Yeah, we got his first one. He got the second one. Now his third one.
He's 1 for 2.
Yep.
The nation of Gridania was founded 5 centuries prior to the present time, and that was when the elementals of the 12's Wood permitted mankind to live there.
Right.
Before Gridania was founded, where did the elves and Elven and Hure that built Gridania live? They lived in a different city.
Okay, so what was the city that came before Gridania?
It wasn't
Alamigo,
located in the same spot. So
No,
they
Alamigo's
came from
different.
a city to Gridania.
Right.
This city doesn't still exist, I would assume.
I don't know. It might exist in ruins.
What are some ruins that are around Gridania?
It's not
I don't know.
Ampidor,
I
is
don't know if
it?
it come from around Gridania.
Oh, could it be? It could.
The floating city of Nim,
No,
perhaps?
well, Nim, that's out in
Nim
Lenos.
Nim is Tomberry's.
Yeah, Nim is out in Lenosia, too.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah, and those were Lalafels, not here. And
Yeah.
you know,
Amdapor, I feel
Amdapor's good because Amdapor.
Where are the Amdapor zone locations?
Amdapor zones are out in. They're out in the Shroud.
They're in the Shroud?
They're in the Shroud. Yeah.
the lost city of Amdapor, could that be it?
It could be. It could be. But there was another civilization there, but I can't remember. I think it came before Amdapor.
Okay, well, hold on. What about because the ruins of Toto Rock are also in the Shroud, right? Do we know what those are in relation to?
Right, and that was actually the underground civilization that I was just referring to.
Okay.
And I don't know if that predate. I think it predates the Amdapori.
It would make. I feel like that makes sense.
Because we don't know that much about them, but those ruins have been there. I'm trying to think of the name of the ruins. And
I feel like it's Amdapor.
I think it is Amdapor.
I feel like that's probably our best guess. Amdapor for final answer, guys.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Our
is it
final answer is Amdapor?
Final answer is wrong. It is called Galmora.
Galmora. That is the one that I was trying to think of.
That.
Are you sure? Are you sure that Galmora doesn't predate Amdapor? Because I'm pretty sure Galmora predates Amdapor.
It might, but
Well,
that's
even
not
if it
what
doesn't,
I know that
his
Galmora
question was
is
just where did
where-
they come from?
Yeah, where the Gridanians came
Yeah,
from.
so Amdapor,
No, I don't.
could
No, we
predate
don't
Amdapor.
actually. But the thing is we don't actually know
All right, how
that
about
much
this?
about Galmora.
Where does your source come from in game?
My source is Way of the Conjurer, the level 1 quest.
Now I have to look this up.
And it's
and they say that Hyors and Hyors and Elazin came from Galmora 5 centuries before.
Let's see. Galmora was an ancient civilization that predated Gridania. They are predominantly subterranean, responsible for the construction of the 3 dungeons, the Moontui Cellars, Tamtar Deepcroft, and Thousand Maws of Totorak.
Oh, yeah. Apparently someone in chat says, after the 6th Umbral Calamity, the Amdaporis found Galmora.
So Galmora came before Amdaporis.
No. Amdaporis, lived in Amdapor, did all their Amdapor stuff, left, found Galmora, then the Galmorans made Gridania after the elementals said they could come in, basically.
Okay.
No, that's a good one. That's
All
legit.
right.
He got it.
Okay.
That's hard mode.
All right.
Did you want to go for extreme?
Yeah.
No, I'm too cowardly.
No. All right. Well, those were good questions, and you went. You got to ask 3 questions, and those were all solid questions. Let's see. What,
Man, that first question of his, like that Gilly one, I feel like that was a fake out.
Yeah,
that was an easy
he was
one.
sharking us.
Yeah.
What do we want to send him? What do you think? What do you guys think? You want to pick something, Kahlo? You want to pick something out?
Pick something out?
Yeah, pick something out from our loot vault to send him.
For him?
Yeah. We're gonna
Give him a clock.
I really want to give somebody a onesie.
Oh man! This is our last contestant. Do we want to give him a onesie?
I want to give him a onesie.
Let's give him a onesie.
You just won a onesie.
You just won a pink Limit Break Radio.
You are
onesie.
now one of 2 people to own a Limit Break Radio onesie, and the other is Juxtaposition.
Congratulations! I don't know if that's what you wanted to win, but
that's what you got.
Yeah, and believe me, it is very warm and snuggly. It's got footy pajamas.
It sure does. Footies.
Yeah. Does it have a butt flap?
It does not.
Oh.
You can always make a butt flap.
That's too bad.
And it's half and half, 50-50 chance that the one that you're getting is mine. Enjoy.
Oh, gross. Gross. Anyway, so yes, you will be receiving a Limit Break Radio onesie. He was speechless. He didn't even know how to react to his.
I like how someone says if Ethos was here, nobody would win. If Ethos was here, we would win.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we'll try to
have
convince
a stump Ethos, and then people have to really think.
We'll just bring Ethos onto our side. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll just recruit him as an honorary host for the day.
That way we can pretend like we're helping.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys. Our Stump the Crew. How many repeats did we have?
We have 3 repeats, and they all have an LBR question ready.
All have an LBR question.
I say let them do it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna rapid fire them. All right. Let's get our first one going here, and then we'll read a couple of emails and we'll wrap it up here, because we've only got about 30 minutes left.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys, by the way, for your awesome trivia questions. This has been
a lot of good ones.
Yeah, this has been really, really fun. And this sort of fits in with the whole you gotta right now in FF14, you gotta find ways to make your own fun. And I really this has been really cool to have a lot of participation, and we hope that you guys have had a good time and have enjoyed listening to it and winning a few things. And Scry, you're gonna get your poster, God, but you shouldn't have asked. Don't ask.
Yeah, you're kind of shitty.
We knew you wanted the poster. You didn't have to ask. It didn't.
Don't be shitty.
Didn't need to be a thing.
I saw earlier in the chat, someone mentioned with this lull that we have in content that LBR is getting really, really creative, and that's a really nice compliment.
That is. Yeah.
We do always try to up our game. So
yeah.
Next week on Limit Break Radio, ERP.
Go touch his dick.
Well, that's the idea.
Yeah. All right. So our first returning guest is Skuro.
Skuro. All right. You're gonna ask an LBR question. What's your LBR trivia?
All right. So for LBR trivia, I have in episode 5, Pwned of 11 LBR during the OHAT versus Warberet discussion. What was the name Gordor gave to the Warberet?
Oh. What did the Warberet look like? Well, I don't even remember.
Oh wait, that he gave the Warberet?
Wait, did he give it to the Warberet or the OHAT?
It was definitely the Warberet.
Definitely the Warberet.
Ah, shit.
Oh, no.
Didn't the Warberet just wear the OHAT with a dagger? I thought that was it.
I don't remember the item.
The Warberet was just one of those like the bronze cap.
Yeah, basically. Like a jaunty.
Oh yeah, it was just like a brown copper beret.
Yeah, just like some basic off to the side kind of hat.
But he had a name for it.
Name. Damn you, Gordor.
Oh no.
Was it an insult?
Oh, it was coming from Gordor.
It was definitely an insult.
It was definitely an insult. Who was wearing it at the time? I feel like
I wore because I refused to wear the fucking OHAT.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
okay,
a diaper
you know
head
what?
Or something?
You know what? Maybe it was like diaper hat?
No, I don't.
Ooh, diaper Viper hat.
Maybe, or I was thinking that he would have just called it like the OHAT -1 or something like that, because
OHAT Junior.
Yeah, because it's not quite the stats of an OHAT. Or wannabe OHAT.
Poor man's OHAT.
That could be the poor man's OHAT. I'm gonna put my vote with the poor man's OHAT.
I got nothing. I wasn't on that episode.
Yeah, this is just me and you, man.
All right, we're gonna go with poor man's OHAT.
It was the RMT's OHAT.
So close. So close. Oh man. All right, you will easily get the Pat
Good one.
keychain. Good one, Skuro. All right, we're gonna get our next contestant in here. We'll make sure to get your information and where to send all that stuff. So man, the RMT's
I remember that now.
That's a good question.
That's a very good LBR trivia.
questions
Yes,
have been my favorite.
Oh, I love them. I
think next time we need to do LBR trivia only.
No.
Or have better prizes for the LBR trivia.
Yeah, like a second.
We need to incentivize it more.
A second
because these are my
We
favorite
need to
ones.
learn something about incentivizing content, guys.
I think we just need to get better about 14 trivia.
We need Ethos. That'll be a good deterrent.
The Ethos, yes. Ethos will be a
Ethos
good
for sure.
deterrent.
But if you can stump Ethos, you get something really.
He doesn't hate us, does he? Because I feel
No.
like everybody hates us now.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well,
It's kind of tough to keep track, though, to be fair.
that is
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
When we got the Elder Primal of Sodium on our side, then yeah.
I know, right? Well, I'm sorry. When we trounce everyone else's audience numbers, they tend to get a little bit butthurt and salty about it.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
All right. We got Melcuria back in the line.
Melcuria!
Melcuria, all right, round 2. You get a second shot here.
My favorite voice of the night.
Let's hear what your LBR trivia is.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to preface this by telling you guys that I'm a new listener, so this is going to be really tough on me. But on episode 2 of Limit Break Radio, Radio Returns,
okay,
you guys sent Escalia out on a to do a report. Where did he end up?
Costa del Sol.
Yep.
And you know what? Do we want to say why he went out there?
Well, he was supposed to go on an
expedition to the Crystal Tower.
No, to Coil.
No, it was Crystal Tower.
No.
Yes.
Which one is it?
It was Coil.
I will put money on Crystal Tower because he went out there and he said it was pointless, boring, and he went on a huge tirade about it.
You sure this was on episode 2?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Crystal Tower. Yeah, because we tell him the next time we want him to go to Coil.
Exactly.
But wasn't I there for that? Was that as early as episode 2?
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was there for that.
You might have been there
I know it was
as a
before
guest.
me.
Not as a host.
Huh, okay.
I don't remember.
Well, we got it.
Yeah, we did get it.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, Melcuria.
Thanks, Melcuria. Thanks for trying again. We need a winner.
I was going to
one.
say, you don't have a winner one.
The you lose is a good one. I forgot that we had that, but we need a winner one.
Well, we don't have a winner one.
I know. Did we had one more person, right? We had one more. We had one more retry.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was Ryuichi. And he technically won, but I want more LBR trivia, so we're gonna get him in here.
All right. We'll get Ryuichi.
It's not the
in.
same prize.
Yeah,
exactly. He wanted to do 14 to start with. I'm like, no, you won that one. Get the fuck out.
No, if you,
damn weeaboos.
Right?
And he eked it out. He squeaked that one out.
Barely got it.
He squeaked that. That was a squeaker.
That's like he was the pug that joined a raid group and he got the loot at the end, and now he wants to go again.
Yeah, he's gonna get a squeaker prize. So
a squeaker prize.
Yeah, so on top of squeaking out that one, he's gonna get a second shot at LBR swag too. Come on now.
Well, let's just see.
Let's see. All right.
Is he
you know
there? What? If you don't want him to have it, you better get his question.
Is he there?
Are you there?
Yeah.
All right.
Ryuichi.
Ryuichi, you're getting a squeaker prize so far for your squeaker questions before.
He's gonna send you like a wheel of Gouda with an LBR sticker already stuck on it, so you can't even reuse it.
That's disgusting.
Get it? Squeaker, cheese, mouse. That's the joke.
I was thinking more like a dog toy, like a squeaker toy.
That'll work too.
All right. Anyway, all right. So what's your LBR trivia?
Right. Which LBR guest ended up assaulting Juxta on this episode?
ended up insulting or assaulting?
Assaulting.
I was going to say everybody?
Yeah.
Wait, on what episode? Like, in the 11 one? In the
11 episodes, yeah.
11.
So there was an 11 episode where we had a guest that literally physically assaulted.
Like a guest in the studio?
Yeah, he assaulted Juxta. Like, that was part of the act.
Okay, so hold on. We have to think of what guests we had in the studio then, right?
No, wait. Was it an in-studio guest or was it just someone over Skype?
Over Skype.
So it could have been.
How do they
I know.
We probably did it with sound effects then.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Maybe.
No, we weren't that high tech.
Oh, dude, I did post-production sound effects sometimes.
I know Frice always had a thing for punting me.
Yeah, that's true. But I want to say that Zero had a preoccupation of wanting to beat you up,
you know what?
too.
I bet it was Zero.
I think it was Zero.
Because that seems like a bit that he would have came up with, like, oh, he thinks this is really good, and I want to put in me using my Hexa Strike. I'm going to go with, yeah.
Was it Zero Serenity?
Yes, sir.
Yeah!
Good job.
Woohoo! Good job.
Yeah. Ryuichi, thank you for playing Stump the Crew. You're gonna get your squeaker prize, but you know, we'll throw a Limit Break Radio keychain in there.
Just because we have tons of them.
Yeah, and there, we legitimately have tons of these. So if it's something that you would like to participate in the future for some of these prizes, and that, I mean, we gave away the poster, we gave away the gold Carby.
So I can have the giant chocobo.
No, but we've still got Fat Chocobo. We've still got the autograph.
What if I can stump you guys?
No.
Shut up.
And we still got the gigantic bag.
Well, you know what? You don't have the Fat Chocobo, so really the only person I have to convince is Kooky.
So we'll be giving those away. Stay tuned for how you can win those if you do want like a Fat Chocobo plushie or one of these gigantic FF14 bags or a signed CD from Susan Calloway. We're going to be giving away those either here on the show or on our Twitter page or something, but we'll have info on how you can win some of those at Limit Break Radio. So thank you to everyone who called and participated. This was a tons
of fun.
This was so much fun, guys. Seriously, and hope that you will want to participate again in the future if we decide to do this. I'm sure we will decide to do this. This was a pretty big success. So thank you, guys. That was because of you. A lot of times when we do bits like these, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking to go, oh well, how many people are gonna call
what if
in?
they don't call in?
Yeah. What if nothing?
Then what do we do?
Yeah.
We look like assholes.
That's true. So we do look like assholes sometimes. So,
but for a completely different reason than normal.
So yeah, if
yeah.
You wanna feel?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get into emails, do we want to take any callers?
No.
Or we could?
No.
We
We're
good?
almost out of time.
No.
What else would they be calling in about?
No.
I don't know.
To be like, hey, by the way, your talking show or your call-in little contestant show was stupid and dumb. Don't do it again.
No.
You assholes.
Calling to say what they're doing in the downtime. Which, by the way, 3 more weeks. We did not mention that yet this episode. 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, if you want to send an email to us, hosts@limitbreakradio.com, please consider doing that. We would definitely like to hear from you. And this moves us into our email segment. So who wants to take the first one? All right.
Wait, it's kind of a short one, isn't it?
Yeah, this first one is kind of short. So Juxta, why don't you read it?
Fuck off, you guys. Every single time.
Well, get better at reading emails.
Yeah.
You don't say that to Nero. He needs to get better, too.
Nero brings other shit to the table.
My shit brings all the boys to the yard.
Gross.
They're gross.
You know,
boys.
if I had any kind of fake
gross boys. What the fuck? All right, just
if I had any kind of faith in her abilities, I'd hire Nika as your private tutor, but I don't think it would go anywhere.
Just read the fucking email, please.
Hey, you guys. Belandra Jericho Ragnarok here. You mentioned in your most recent episode about being conflicted about playing another game over the 14 content. Try 1110 when Fallout is releasing the same effing day as 3.1. If the team doesn't take another vacation between now and then, shots fired.
Snap.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. On a side note, in comparison 11 to expansions to 14, if they were following the same model, we would have only got maybe a fourth of the story content that we did with 3.0. Looking at you, Winks of the Goddess, where the first day I was finished with the story.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The rate at which they doled out stuff was peakish in comparison.
Peckish.
Peakish.
Peckish.
Peakish in comparison, and the other content was still relevant. Thanks again for all you do. You make my hour-long commutes each day during the week much more palatable, even with the occasional salt.
Thank you very much for the email, Belandra Jarek. Yeah, you know, I was actually kind of thinking about that the other day, and you're right. Wings of the Goddess, man, had like no content out of the gate, and it was sort of like when you bought the box, you weren't buying the expansion, you were buying the into the content patches that would be coming out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, really,
was Campaign out?
Campaign was, yes. Campaign was there. The 2 new jobs were there. That was pretty much what you were paying for out of the box. And the ability to go into the past. That was it.
And to run around and just touch the maws.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. So,
all right, I got this next one.
All right.
Greetings, glorious overlords of Limit Break Radio. X-Fawn here again, and I'm remarkably less salty.
Oh, well, that's good.
I just want you guys' take on what content you guys enjoy and which content you thought was really well designed. Personally, I was really blown away with Ravana Extreme. The music, position, stringent requirements for mechanics, and multiple distinct phases all come together to form what I think is not only a challenging fight, but an excellent parallel to a Dance of Swords. I think this is really elegantly designed content about the right level of difficulty, when it was fresh, for that mid-core player base that seems to go unnoticed by SE. Conversely, I think the Bismarck fight was utter garbage because it's fight these trash mobs on a floating island. Oh, and Bismarck might be in the background or something. Seriously, that fight had a shit design because you didn't fight Bismarck except for those brief moments of, this is a DPS check. Lame. I digress. If you guys could roundtable this, that'd be cool. I would love to hear all of your opinions on your favorite content and what makes it good content. As always, shout out to the Kingdom Hearts FC and my super best friend, Age Bellcross, X-Fawn Cast, Fairy Server. P.S. Last time when I said Juxta had the best voice for a podcast, I meant that it was audibly distinct and a good fit for broadcasting, not that it was the best, as he took it. Poor choice of words on my part.
So what you're saying is I do have the best voice of broadcast?
No, you don't have the best voice.
You just said the best.
I think because people pick on you so much, he's just like, he's throwing you a bone. He's like, Juxta, he has a good voice for it.
That's nothing what he said at all.
He has a good voice for it. As for favorite content, guys, Nika, why don't we start with you?
I'm still thinking.
Oh, all right. Nero?
I don't know. I did like the way that the Titan fight was originally designed with the arena that got progressively smaller and smaller. I thought that was a really good idea, although we've seen that idea repeated. And you know, I think each one of the primals has sort of like a unique feel to it. I think Ifrit was probably the least distinct out of all of them. Yeah, I liked the Titan fight. And I also liked the Shiva fight as well. I don't think that it was necessarily mechanically unique, but it definitely had a very cool visual design and a very distinct visual design that I liked. So, you know, I'm not sure that there's maybe a couple of parts in Coil that were pretty interesting. I mean, I liked T6 with the Blighted Bouquet mechanic, and I also liked T9 with that arena getting progressively smaller and smaller over time. So I mean, I think those are kind of the things that I like and I'm drawn to. I don't know. How about you guys?
For me, thinking to all of like the primal fights and even like a lot of raid fights, I'm not gonna say that I hate any of this content, but I don't know if there's really any content in the game for me that fits the criteria for your question, Xfon. Because I'm not a fan of slamming your face against something over and over and over again until you get it right, unless the reason you're messing up is because you can't quite get mechanics down. But I've expressed on the show before that the idea of just straight up DPS checks and you're losing because you can't do enough DPS is not compelling for me to play. What I would like to see in the game, so for my answer for this is I'm going to pick guild hests, and I know that they have said, oh well, guild hests are only to help people learn the basics of the game. There's no reason to use those anymore. I get that. All right, so don't expand on guild hests specifically anymore. But I think there is definitely room in this game for something more dynamic and more objective driven than just kill these 3 bosses, you beat the dungeon, or kill these 4 bosses, you beat the raid. And so that's what I would like to see more of in the game, is something objective based.
Yeah, I was like, oh, place the fired thing under the turtle. Like,
well, I mean, even that one was kind of,
but it had an
tame.
objective. You're right.
But like I've said before, like assaults and salvage and Nizul was in 11, something dynamic and objective based.
Well, and something that would tie into the other systems too, because I think that was the coolest part about assaults, was that it was this sort of like anyone could do them, but you really needed those assault points that you would accumulate to be able to participate in Savage, and then it would really kind of incentivize that. So
is
and
this
I think
true?
Something with 4 people instead of
guys?
8.
Someone is saying in the chat they're claiming to be Gordor.
That's probably Gordor.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
You asshats won't let me call and cuss you out. This is Gordor.
Probably Gordor.
I can't believe y'all still have my drunk calls.
It's probably Gordor.
Do we want Gordor on the line or no?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, if he calls, give him.
Go ahead, Ice Wombat 22, a.k.a. Gordor.
Gordor, quote unquote. We'll see about that.
All right, I have a question for him. I'm going to stump him, see if he's really Gordor. Yeah.
Can you get the cat song?
Shh. No. About that.
Okay. All right. Nika, you want to take this next email here? Or
wait.
Actually,
you didn't finish. Yeah. What's your favorite content that you'd like to see more of?
It was more like because it was revolutionary for its time, but I feel like Demon Wall during its time was something that was very fun yet very hard for the average person.
Yeah, sure, I can see that. Yeah.
During its time, 97.
I don't know if this is just like nostalgia talking, but I remember most fondly like going into a dungeon with a new player and be like, "Don't worry, we're probably gonna wipe on Demon Wall like 8 times, but we'll get it. Don't worry if we wipe right away. Like it's okay." And then now it's like whatever.
1, 2, 3 strikes, I'm gone.
But I feel like it was just so like, oh, you have to dodge, you get shot back, you have to kill the beast. I mean, there was just so much going on in a short amount of time, whereas a lot of the other bosses now are like either just tank and spank or they're just long for the purpose of being long. I don't know. It also had the whole like the arena's getting smaller and smaller, as well as you still get shot back with the potential to fall off the edge.
Yeah,
there was so much like managing your positioning that I just thought it was fun.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. All right.
I like T13.
I really like the Titan fight.
Yeah,
I just like all the mechanics. We always have to be moving and like.
I
making
like it
sure.
now that I can.
The knockoff mechanics and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like annoying when you get bad people in your party and they always die and stuff, and you wipe all the time. But for me, like just constantly having to move and dodge stuff, I just really enjoyed that fight. It's kind of soothing and relaxing for some reason.
I feel like now that we
really, when you were doing it for Fairbear, you felt soothed and relaxed.
Well, no, when there's good people, yes.
No, I think it's just that now that mechanics and dodging are a big part of the game, it's a lot more fun. But back when Titan came out, that was not a thing. And so, I mean, I remember Extra Life that year. Surin spent at least 8 to 12 hours of that 24-hour Extra Life on Titan hard for his relic.
Yeah.
I mean, and like it was lucky if you could get one person in the duty finder that already had a relic.
Yeah, I do
it was
remember that.
very hard for its time.
Yeah.
Nobody liked it.
It sure was.
And the heart phase was a DPS check, which sucked ass. So.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it wasn't
just auto attack during the first phase so we can build the limit gauge, okay?
Or the tank that was purposely standing in AoE to build the limit gauge.
Oh my god!
All right, pro tips.
All right, so we do have someone who claims to be Gordor.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Gordor, is this the Gordor?
You fucking assholes. You really have my drunk calls on save file?
Hold on. Laugh for us.
Hey, kill yourself.
Okay, all right. There was one time.
I believe this is Gordon.
I'm not sold yet. One time on the show, we called you up and we played a song for you. Tell us about that song.
Cat call. I remember that shit.
What were the cats doing?
They were fucking your mom.
That's definitely
Gordon.
Gordon.
What's up?
How you doing, dude?
Dick faces.
Where have you been? How'd you come back across us?
How did you? Yeah, where'd you come from?
Am.
What's that?
Thank you, Am.
Is that a podcast?
No, Diamolos.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Think Diamolos. Again,
all right.
Episodes.
Cool.
I listened to the episode last week, and I heard that shit, and I wanted to rage on y'all so bad. It wasn't even funny.
Well, of course we would keep that. Why would we not keep that?
You were friends with it because we ran a freaking radio show. Of course we record stuff.
Yeah. How did you think that was not going to like stick around?
Really?
Yes.
I mean, look. It's not like we're gonna send them to your future potential employers for money.
Or I let my fiance hear that, by the way, and she laughed at me for like 3 days.
Well, it is a fun clip.
It's a hilarious clip.
Yeah,
this is great. This is like 3 legacy people, like 2 in a row. We had Sleek, was in the chat last week.
That's right.
Gordor popping up now.
Right. Yes,
Yes, I have been listening to the show, enjoying the show. It gets me through work.
So I take it you're playing 14.
Yes, I do play 14. I'm on
All
Leviathan. I was actually thinking about transferring to Sergeant Anus. I'm not quite sure yet, though.
Well, you got a place in our link shell.
Absolutely. Well, I'm really glad to hear that you're still around and you're still listening to the show. And dude, I mean, it's crazy how many old school LBR people are kind of just like coming out of the works.
But seriously, that of all things, you realize how drunk I was when I did that? Anyway, y'all could have used the episode that I was actually on where I was saying all the terrible jokes to Cal, kind of like he was to Nika last week. By the way, hi, Nika.
Hi.
I'm socially awkward.
I am quite I'm quite okay with the clip that we chose for you. It was by far the best clip that we have, and you may have been drunk. I don't know.
What clip is this that we're talking about?
Where he's laughing at the cat song.
Oh, you can't. You're just laughing. No one can tell if you're drunk or not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're drunk or not. That's your laugh. That's just your laugh.
I guarantee you, most people's attention is going to be on the
your
cat.
Face.
Is going to be on the cat. The song comprised of cat sounds fucking. Okay.
yeah. They're going to be focused on the cat fucking and not your laugh.
Yeah, I'm sure. Considering you cut it off just to hear me laugh.
But it comes out of your face. Like, I don't understand. Like,
it's your mouth sound.
You can't blame that on alcohol.
When your face gets diarrhea, that's what happens.
I've been drinking this entire show. You don't hear my laugh.
Oh, come on. You're drinking hard cider.
I know, but you don't hear my laugh starting to change into some kind of weird like it doesn't.
That was a terrible Gordor.
But alcohol, no, I wasn't trying to impersonate him, but alcohol doesn't change the way you laugh.
Well, actually 10 years changes the way you laugh, but
that's true.
I don't sound
fair
anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He has made distinct changes in the way that he laughs and behaves so that his laugh does not sound like that. All right, we made him very self-conscious.
Oh man.
We have done the world a disservice robbing them of his laugh. So hold on now Gordor, what do you play in 14 now? Because we were both black mages back in the 11 days.
No, you weren't. You were a thief.
Well, no, I mean that was my main, but when I feel like when we first met, you're
an idiot.
You're a dick. I'm glad to see nothing has changed.
I play Bard.
Bard, really?
Yes, really.
You're one of those guys. You're playing a Bard.
Bard is fun.
What are you, a ninja? The ninja?
Yeah, the thing that's closest to thief. So of course I'm going to be a ninja. I'm staying true to my blood, man.
Yeah, and I played Bard in 11.
Did you? No, that was later. You were a black mage first, and then when you got into the Dynamis Link shell.
The first thing I leveled in 14 was black mage. Then I switched to bard.
Yeah, I remember because you got a bunch of bard stuff from our Dynamis shell, and then you hopped on the bard train.
No, I didn't.
What? You did.
And I got summoner to 60. Well, 58, almost 60. No, stop with the cats.
What the fuck is that?
I will punch you in the tit, I swear. I got Oh god, that actually got me in trouble at work. No, stop it.
I just love him in the background. Go, please stop. Please stop right now. This is not fun. This is really not fun. Guys, you need to stop right now. This is not fun.
I am physically in pain right now.
There you go, Makotes. There's the song of your people.
Oh, I kind of heard a little bit of the laugh, too.
It started. I wanted to see if we could get it. We almost got there. It was so close.
Oh, God. Y'all, I swear to God, I hate y'all.
Oh, the chat is great right now. Starlight says, "The hell, I'm petting my cat right now," and he's all, "What the fuck, guys?" Carletta, I'm crying.
Oh, God.
Magnus Ragnar, what the fuck am I listening to, and how do I make it stop? Notorious BL3, what the fuck is going on?
I think I'm missing the joke here.
You might be.
Yeah.
You're such a weeb, Nika.
Apparently.
Get good at LBR.
All right. Thank you for calling up, Gordor, and checking in with us. It's always nice to hear from you, man.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Take it easy.
Yeah, keep in touch, man. Keep in touch.
Seriously. Yeah, do keep in touch. We would like to hear.
By the way, I'm getting married in June.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Anyway, all right, take it easy, Gordor, and congratulations on getting married.
Later.
See ya. All right. Oh man, too funny.
Someone says I'm allergic to this.
Oh God, I couldn't resist, man. I just had
that was great. That was great.
I absolutely could not resist. All right, Nika, why don't you take this next email here?
Sure. I'm very confused. What's up, Limit Break Radio crew, and hi, Nika. Hello. I'm from Brazil, and hope you can forgive some broken English for a bit. To read 2 points of discussion I would love to listen to your thoughts about. Sounds pretty good to me. These are areas that I find lacking in the current state of the game, and if properly addressed, could alleviate a lot of content lulls.
Oh, wait.
What?
No, we can't read this one. This is the one that I'm going to make our next episode on.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to design our next episode around this.
Yeah, why?
Because Juxta probably just copy and pasted it.
That's your job.
No, if you're going to set something aside, that's contingent on you.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a whole different show. I'm telling you right now.
How would we have known?
Okay, well, I didn't realize. All right, sorry, my fault. I'm just saying. Next email, please.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive. 100%.
Because I put this on, and I feel like we only got this a few days ago.
This is like all new stuff at the top.
This is brand new.
Oh, it starts. Seriously, it starts almost exactly like the other email that I was going to make that show out of. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry. No, really. Seriously,
You're
it started
fired.
just like
Get
that.
out. Leave. You are disgraced.
I can go because it's fucking hot in here.
Terrible.
It's not even that bad today.
Anyway, go on, Nika. Continue on.
I just continue.
Yes, please do, because he's an idiot.
He says,
it starts the same way as the other one. Come on.
All right, areas he finds lacking content that could alleviate a lot of the content lulls and unexciting PvE design we are seeing in 3.0. Okay. Lack of self-sustainable content. Sandbox and open world elements such as meaningful marketplace where you can buy and sell stuff that will help in progression, and valuable drops from open world activities makes the community itself create content in a way that usually has more lasting power. Squeenix likes to develop content in a way that allows for tight control on their player experience, but at the cost of keeping that control is that the game doesn't grow by itself. The burnout we see in the developers is a consequence of having to carry the whole burden of keeping the community entertained. Also on narrow skill kits for the jobs. Jobs are designed mostly with the raid content in mind. Control, movement, and quality of life skills lose their place to a bloat of ever-increasing complex damage rotations and cookie-cutter healing and tanking cooldowns. We are heading to a point where jobs will be different only in flavor from one another due to homogenization and single-minded focus on raw DPS, HP, and healing outputs. Supporting a more broad skill system opens the door for new kinds of PvE content and different mechanics than what we see nowadays in raids and dungeons, and that's something FF14 needs. So what do you think? I hope this can get the discussion going. My best regards, Nibiru Khan from the Behemoth server.
Very interesting questions. I mean, I feel like he's spent a lot of time thinking about this.
Yeah, especially that whole narrow skill kits thing for jobs. Like that was one of the main points that we talked about when we addressed the possibility of homogenization.
Job
one
homogenization,
of the things
yeah.
that WoW has just fell like headfirst into over the years. And it's also one of the things that I've always pointed out too is even if you give jobs the same toolkits, so long as the way that they operate feels differently, that's fine, because all DPS do the same thing. They do damage. They just have to do them differently.
Yeah. And in terms of your lack of self-sustainable content, I do agree that, I think that FF14 has been designed for a little bit more of organic community events in mind than, say, something like FF11 was. You can design your own quests, and you can, post activities to the lodestone, stuff like that. I think we see a lot more community people taking up the reins and forming these player-run events on their own. But I mean, like that's not something that that has existed for a long, long time. Community events, player-run events. Those have been a thing going all the way back to Ultima Online and EverQuest, and to see Square Enix kind of embrace that stuff, I think is good. But I have to agree that your assessment about sandbox and open world elements in an MMO and the burden being on Square Enix to keep the community entertained, you're absolutely right, and that's a problem. And if we keep seeing delays in content like we have been, it's going to continue to be a problem, and the community is going to have precious little patience for continued delays like that, I think. Anyway, thank you, Nibiru Khan. Thank you very much for your email. All right. This next email
It's 4 pages. I don't know.
I think is unnecessary to read on the show at this point. I think we're going to have to save this for a time where we are not 3 hours and 2 minutes deep into the show. So why don't we skip this one, and we're going to go to this next email from Vivistar Fall of Asura. It says, "Hey LBR, I started listening to your show on the Salted Earth episode. Perfect time to randomly find your podcast, and I liked you all so much that I went back and listened to all of your FF14 content and recently started into the FF11 shows." Sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
You don't have. Yeah, that's not necessary. A few weeks back, I wrote in asking your opinions on if I should try FF11 or not. And, well, since that was never answered and I started in anyway, I have to say that this game is scratching that itch that FF14 has been leaving me.
Really? Gonorrhea?
I could never really put into words the way that I was feeling about 14 until I started playing 11, and here it is. I'm really sick of games always playing to the least common denominator. I've been playing MMOs for a long time, and I guess through the little changes here and there, I didn't notice how much things had changed over time. I'm tired of games giving you the best stuff for just showing up. Oh, you want the best gear? Just just run some dungeons and we'll give you tomes that you can trade in for it. You want all the best spells? Well, here, have them as soon as you level up. In 11, I'm currently playing as a summoner, and if you don't go out of your way, you can progress to max level with just Carbuncle. If you want the summons, you have to earn them. I spent all last night turning in Cabbage to earn enough reputation to be able to fight Shiva. I spent 2 other nights earning Gil enough to buy Ethers for the fight, and this fight is hard. And I've had more fun and have felt more accomplished in the last 3 nights than I ever have in 14. And when I finally do get Shiva, I am going to be fucking proud that I went through all the work to earn the right to have her fight by my side. Long story short, and this is what you have been saying all along, this shit is too easy. Make content that is challenging. Make us work for what we want. I want to look at someone's gear and be angry that this bitch has an amazing chest piece. I want to look at someone else who has my class, use an ability and be like, what the fuck was that and how do I get it? I want a reason to log in every day and something to work towards every day. Thanks for your time. Previously, Vivi Iceborne of Diabolos, now Vivi Starfall of Asura. P.S. The whole airship thing is going to be a flop. Who the fuck wants to grind for gear that is going to have random stats? Wait for it. It is still going to be outclassed in the next patch. SE, get your head out of your ass and remember how to incentivize content properly. You did it in 11. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of our criticism comes from the fact that we were all 11 players and all 11 fans, and that, you know, given time and distance, we've been able to identify the things that made us really connect with that game and want to keep logging in for years.
I agree that the fights were hard and fun, but like having to spend 3 days getting enough gil to buy Ethers is not fun.
I totally agree with you, Nika.
That's false.
I agree with
That's what makes you feel like you're having fun, because you have the sense of accomplishment at the end. But that is a lot of BS that I'm glad 14 is cut out.
I see, the thing is that, like, you know, I agree. The trading cabbages thing is bullshit. Having to grind gil, that sucks.
But that's how the heroes of yore did it.
No, but I mean, like, you can, you know, you can still have that challenge level associated with, you know, with those avatars still be satisfying without having to go through all of that bullshit.
As you realize that the idea of trading cabbages is the exact same thing as doing assaults for points to get into to get into salvage, but the second example was more fun.
Yes. Yeah.
And sounds better.
Yeah. And
how'd you get that awesome gear? I had to go through the assaults and work my way to the top and then delve into salvage. How'd you get yours? I traded cabbages.
Yeah, and this game did totally get rid of the idea of having to quest or like look for spells and scrolls and things like that. That 11, like even for the ninja spells and the black mage spells, you had to like get them from drops or really hard quests. Like,
or buy them from the auction house.
Yeah.
Or turn in anal beads for, you know, days upon days.
So I think because 14 has gotten rid of that, the only thing they have to incentivize is either gear or like cosmetic things like minions and mounts. So I don't know.
And that's been the problem, is that I feel like Square Enix is in a position where they feel like that's the only incentives that they can offer reasonably without breaking their game, and I just don't think that that's true.
No, it's not true.
I don't think that's
they
true.
If you need to get more creative, find a way to give your gear longer shelf life.
Totally. Nika, we're gonna skip this next email from Damage Atten because he was contestant on the show today. Juxta, why don't you take this next email from Altacine?
And then I'll take the next one.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to bring up 2 ideas that I had. The first being more of an experiment for you to try, and that actually sit and play 14 for a long time, 16 to 24 hours, or however long as you can. I think the longest I can play is about 1 hour, personally.
I can tell you, Extra Life last year, all I did was play 14 for 24 hours, so it is possible.
I think you might be surprised or utterly disappointed in what you do for entertainment when all you have is 14 to do. The other idea is if the LBR crew were to have a, quote, wrestling match like in the WWE, who would win? Sincerely, Altarasen Reese of Cactar.
I don't like that they put wrestling in quotation.
Well, it's
like they said like in the WWE, but But do they really mean wrestling?
P.S.
Well, that's why it's in quotes. And I can tell you I would win because all I have to do is like bend through the rope sexily and I would win or something like that. That's
because our eyes would bleed out.
And as Nika is bending through the ropes, we push her off.
That's how WWE works, right? You just have the sexy girls. Like I was a huge WWE fan when like 7th and 8th grade, and let me tell you,
well, it's changed.
All they had to do was like look sexy and they would win. So.
Yeah, that's
not gonna fly.
Yeah, that's
definitely
it can work.
Sorry, Nika, we see you as more of a friend.
And plus, you would actually have to be sexy for that tactic to work.
Okay, they said the LBR crew, not our characters. Okay.
Yeah. Well, my power bomb says that your sexiness doesn't matter in the squared circle.
You get out of here with that bullshit, because we're gonna do this WWE style.
That was pretty legit.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know how to cut a fucking wrestling promo. Get the fuck out of here.
But do you know how to wrestle?
I do know how to wrestle.
But Nero, do you
I just told you. I just said I can toss a power bomb out there.
Nero.
I can do a suplex.
A Nero.
I can sit on you.
Do you know how to wrestle?
Oh yeah.
Air quotes.
Air quotes.
Oh yeah.
It's sex.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next email.
Whoa. What about the question about playing 14 for 16 to 24 hours?
If you're looking to torture someone now,
I've done it. I don't know if it would be quite the same now as it was a year ago, but I've done it.
I played for, what was it, like 12, 14 hours right when Heaven's Word came out, and I streamed for all that, and I almost died.
Good story.
Yeah.
All right, next email.
Last email.
That's a good one.
Final email.
Roar!
The roar that is the last email.
Okay.
Quick email, short on time. With all the complaints about the direction of 14 recently, I wanted to ask you a very serious question I haven't heard addressed on the show yet. Back when 11 was still reigning supreme in many of our hearts, SE brought out the infamous expansion which took us to Abyssia. And this, I have heard from a multitude of people I know, was what killed the game for them. Not me. I fucking loved Abyssia.
Me too.
Small party sizes, I could smash faces with items spawned, NMs all the live long day and only needed a good friend or two to bust through all the content. It was glorious. It undoubtedly obliterated the conventional 6-person party method of gaining experience, which I lament. But that aside, it was a joyous and natural evolution of 11 for me. That said, and with the pre-word that I'm largely pessimistic if this will be the case, what if the new patch scenarios end up changing the game in such a monumental way, akin to how Abyssia changed 11? Simple question, really. How much do you actually want this game to change from how it is? Love you guys. Siltel Ferima, a.k.a. Deadly Bunny, a.k.a. Silite.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Nika.
Thank you.
_ Tilda.
Thank you very much for that email, Silite. I feel like the reason that Abyssia shook so much stuff up was because it decided to raise the level cap, and you had all of the new gear that had to come along with that. And so you no longer were working inside of lateral progression, but suddenly you had more vertical progression, and all of the stuff that came along with that. So yeah, I sort of feel
the other big thing you have to keep in mind too is Abyssia was like the first real expansion where like pretty much the entire team was new. Like at that point they had cut out all the the older design team, had moved them to I think 14.
Is that true? I don't know.
Was
if
it like
that's true.
around that time or so?
I want to say it was just after Abyssia.
Did that happen just after Abyssia?
I want to say it was just after maybe Abyssia.
Okay,
launched.
because my thinking was with whole new fresh minds on the game, the design is by the human nature it's gonna evolve and change quite a bit.
Yeah.
But as for her question, I absolutely hope the new patch completely changes the game. I think that's what it needs. I mean, maybe not necessarily completely change it, but as long as it doesn't impact it in a negative way, I would be for the game changing and evolving because I think that's what it needs.
I don't think it's going to change the game in the drastic fashion at all. Because, I mean, how is one patch going to change the game compared to an expansion, keeping keeping the status quo.
Well, Abyssia wasn't really an expansion; it was a add-on.
I'm talking about right now,
But
14.
like, I think the biggest problem with Abyssia wasn't the NM fights and the timers and the pop items and stuff. No, like that was actually kind of fun.
what she's talking about is
the problem was with you could literally take an alliance and just get like with half people at level 1 and half the people at max level, and just literally in a couple hours get them to max level. That's what killed the game, and I don't think that anything would be put into 14 to that extreme.
Well, what she's saying is, and not the whole party killing thing, because you're really just referring to the fact that people could XP to 99 in half the time, and I don't think that's what killed the game. I don't know what actually killed the game, but what she's saying is, like, the XPing aside, all the other stuff that was available in Abyssia, because it was more than just going and getting XP on all your jobs,
the gear
was that
as well.
all the actual stuff you could do with small groups of people.
Well, remember a big complaint about Abyssia was that my N body is no longer useful. I
think that's what killed it. The fact that this entire time it's always been horizontal progression.
Yes,
and now suddenly it's vertical. Like all those people that are used to the horizontal and didn't want the vertical.
Why the fuck did I plug in all of that time?
They suddenly feel like all of this time that they've put into this game over all of these years, it is now irrelevant.
Yep. Yep. And the thing is that FF14 just does that cycle with every
and here's
expansion.
The thing. If they were to then do the opposite of that with 14, if they were to go from a vertical gear possession or progression to a horizontal one, they'd not going to do that.
Well, but they'd have to cap the level. Like you would have to have a definitive level cap, and it would have to stay there for a while, for a significant amount of time. Yeah, sort of like 11 did.
But why not?
75.
Like from expansion to expansion, because if your gear just gets outdated every expansion, that's not a big deal.
Right.
It's when it feels like it's being outdated every single patch.
Yeah.
So if they
every other patch.
So if they switch to even a diagonal gear progression system, that would still be cool. And it's not going to make anybody run away suddenly, because now their time is going to feel more well invested. So I don't know how it would shake it up, but I hope in some way I hope that.
I feel like we've talked about this before, in that more gear tiers, like more gear paths, more options for gear at whatever the eye level cap is currently. That would, I think, be a big help for it. Any of those options, I think are good suggestions to be able to get that done. But I can't necessarily recommend any one thing, and I think that there was there were a couple of contributing factors to why Abyssia was so bad for the 11 community, or was at least remembered poorly by the 11 community. I think the vertical progression has a lot to do with that. The
proc system. People hated that fucking proc system.
Oh, the proc system was fine once we figured it out.
I thought it was fine, and
it was fine. It was inventive and cool too. Yeah.
That was it added a bit of flavor. No,
I don't remember liking that system.
People hated it because Dark Knights were worthless, monks were worthless.
You know what? Because it also pushed people in. You know what? People had to get good. Let's be honest. Because you know what? Our beneficiary and her mom had just about all of the gear for all of their classes from Abyssia, and they duoed it all.
Yeah?
Yeah. So people just need to get good.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, you did a lot of Abyssia.
I liked Abyssia. It was fun because I wanted when I was leading the raids, I always had to make sure all of our
led raids.
I did.
He did.
What?
Isn't that a terrifying
In fact,
concept?
you guys know what he told me today?
What?
If this airship thing turns out to be really cool and really good, Juxta is actually going to make raids and stuff.
Bullshit.
If I can if I can actually lead a raid and choose a path and choose jobs and stuff,
if it's
and have
accessible and it's not rigid raid stuff,
not okay, this is the boss mechanics, do it. I don't care for that kind of shit. But if I can choose our progression, okay, today we're gonna go fight the crab NM so I can get gear for this, and then tomorrow after we get the pop item, we're gonna go fight the crawler NM.
I hope that's what it is.
We want Sky. We want Sky.
All right. Well, thank you guys for your emails. We really appreciate it. We skipped over Damage Atton's email as well as Nikki Sevens. We'll try to get those on the next episode of Limit Break Radio. Thank you guys for calling in with your trivia. That was super fun. I really want to play that again, and hope you guys will will oblige us in playing that game again. That was really fun. Thank you for listening to episode number 35 of Limit Break Radio here on twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. All nearly 200 of you. The number's been kind of bouncing around as we've been live here today. And I want to thank almost all 20,000 of you that have been downloading the show at limitbreakradio.com. If you're not subscribed yet, go subscribe to the podcast either over at limitbreakradio.com, through iTunes, through Stitcher, or through whatever podcasting service you decide to use for yourself. Remember, the next episode of Final Encountercast is going down next Sunday at 6 p.m. And boy, we've got an exciting show for you. We sit down for 45 minutes with a video game voice acting legend, David Hayter. Solid Snake himself gives Final Encountercast 45 minutes worth of time to talk about the SAG-AFTRA strike that could be impacting the video game industry here very shortly if talks continue to go poorly. We've got the latest scoop on that. That's going to be next Sunday at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Make sure that you're subscribed. That you're following over at twitch.tv/Final Encountercast. We're going to throw out a host at the end of the show so that you can go over there and follow. We know that Ascali is not live at the moment, but we do hope that you go over there and you hit that follow button so that you're ready for next week when we sit down with David motherfucking Hayter. It's seriously, it's a fascinating discussion. David was very generous with his time and also very honest and transparent with his answers. Tells some great stories. So if you've ever wanted to know some of the stories behind the recording sessions of maybe MGS4 or MGS3, we've got some of those stories here, and that's all coming up on the next episode of Final Encountercast. And again, twitch.tv/Final Encountercast and finalencountercast.com. Join us next week at 2 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio for episode number 36 of Limit Break Radio. We're not totally sure what the subject matter is going to be just yet. We may have some more previews to run through. Maybe not. We're planning on not having any of that, so tune in next week to find out what we do. Again, I'd like to thank all of you for your emails, for your calls, and for your participation in the Stump the Crew contest today. Congratulations to all of our winners, and again, thank you for participating. I'd like to thank my crew today: Juxtaposition, Kalo Landis, Ascalia Rayumasa, even though he wasn't here, Nika Kayanian, and my name's Aniro Grigori. Thanks for listening. Limit Break Radio is a production of LimitBreakRadio.com and Bender Media Productions. Today's episode was produced by Juxtaposition and Aniro Grigori. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Funding for Limit Break Radio is provided by Miri Kennett, Scry De La Rosa, Zurian Urexin, Satori Komeji, Karquin Albarn, Rajan Elka, and fellow Limit Break Radio listeners. To support Limit Break Radio, visit patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. Opening music in this episode from Daniel Lambie. Listen to Man with the Machine Gun and other great tracks at facebook.com/Daniel Lambie Metal Gamer. Closing music in this episode provided by Husky by the Geek. Listen to this and other great Final Fantasy XIV and video game rock covers and original music at facebook.com/Husky by the Geek. In-game graphics for Limit Break Radio's Twitch stream are provided by Diamond Multimedia. Check out their line of AMD graphics cards and other hardware at diamondmm.com. Limit Break Radio and its hosts are solely responsible for its content.